You little punk! How dare you tear the imperial decree? Do you have a death wish? I want to live!
Blonde girl in your arms!
That huge deal.
I close it. Where is my $1,000,000?
Where the hell did I end up?
Is this even my country?
Kid, I'll count to 3! Get down here right now!
Hey!
Who are you?
You filthy-mouthed old bastard.
How dare you curse at me?
What is wrong with young master? How can you talk to master like that? After young master tore decree today, he has been acting strange. Looks like he is really mad.
This is mutiny! You little punk! Gods! Bring me a long ladder and my sword! Rather than let this brat offend, I'll discipline him today, then go before the Emperor personally! Apologize! You little punk! I'll cut you down today to keep you from offending the Emperor!
No way.
A real sword!
Oh crap.
I time traveled!
The imperial decree.
You took it down.
Kid, I'll kill you!
This is really my dad.
Plague and cholera in southern barbarian war. The emperor recruits talents nationwide,
Posting the royal decree.
plied with alcohol, and provoked a bit. So I tore down the decree.
Oh, no.
The requirements for taking the unparalleled achievement.
Or earth-shattering talent. If I fail to meet Empress's demands. Charged with deceiving emperor. Deceiving the emperor is a death sentence. And now I've offended you too. Oh no. Totally screwed.
You little brat! Better not come down!
I'm coming down. Get killed by you. If I don't go down, emperor will execute. Either way, I'm dead.
Ungrateful wretch! What are you doing? Ah! You traitorous son!
Dad, let me say this. I was just possessed by a ghost. Believe me.
Why not ask this old man if knife in hand believes you? Ungrateful wretch! Today I cut you down myself, then go before Emperor and beg forgiveness!
Hey, no.
Dad, dear Dad. First, let your son plead.
No.
Let me explain.
You ungrateful son! Now you think to admit fault. Too late! Do you know this act of yours will put Gao family on cutting board? Do you know what it will bring to you and the Gao family?
Father! Actually, I took down the imperial decree to make my mark. Revitalize Chang'an and restore the Gao family's century-old glory. Now, it has come to this. Even if I'm beaten black and blue by my dear old dad, I'll accept it.
Fine, then I'll grant your wish! Someone, bring the cane!
Hey!
Father, hear me out at first.
Fine.
I'll let you talk your way out. If you don't give me a good reason, I'll beat you to death today!
Father.
Empress just ascended throne.
Eager for talent. By taking down the imperial decree now, I'll become the target of everyone in Chang'an. If I'm beaten by you and can't get out of bed for weeks, can't see His Majesty, the trouble will come upon you and the Gao family.
Your words do make sense. But today's matter cannot be left as is. The Ratan!
Father, have you heard? Of the 3 strategies, for oneself, for others, for the realm, he who schemes for self is poison master. Now the realm is unified, yet the north is restless. Within, traitors harm the kingdom.
Feudal lords hold territory.
Without southern barbarians watch hungrily.
Common measures will not work.
Only a poison master
Can heal the realm.
Young master, Miss Qingqing is here.
Haha, Miss Ching Ching is here. Miss Ching Ching, you came to see Yang, I presume.
Uncle Gao, I am here to break engagement.
Break off the engagement!
Yes,
No, this is... Ching Ching, your Song family, and my Gao family arranged since childhood a betrothal of infants. Moreover, the wedding is near. How can the engagement be broken off so easily? Huh?
Uncle, I am here on orders.
Interesting. Just after my fiancé comes to break off the engagement.
Has your Song family thought? What face left for my Gao family? This move by the Song family pushes us into the storm's eye. To be mocked by the world, huh?
This was our Song family's fault, but it is the whole clan's decision. I am powerless. Father ordered me to deliver message. If one day Duke of Yingguo's manor faces any trouble, our Song family will surely help with all our might.
Get the hell out! Tell that old man Song Li, even if an engagement is to be broken, should be our Duke of Yingguo's manor. That breaks it off. You're just a young girl. What is this all about? The Song family. What is that supposed to be?
So Qing Qing is at the Song estate, waiting for the Duke of Yingguo. Grace us with his presence.
Get out of here, old man! That's Song Li, the old fool. Grass bends with wind. A real weathercock. Worse than a beast. Young Earth's move is bound to make our Gao family go downhill. Disgrace! When has our Duke Dingguo mansion ever suffered such a great humiliation? How can you still laugh? You boy, you've been jilted, and you still have the nerve to laugh.
Father, such a vain and materialistic woman.
What is wrong with calling off engagement? Nonsense! Being publicly jilted is great disgrace to our Duke Dingguo mention. The ultimate shame!
Father. In the Song family's eyes, new Emperor's ascension, all Chang'an sees, a wave of power transition. They think our Gao family, no one can shoulder this task, and is destined to decline. Otherwise they wouldn't, right after I took down the imperial decree to call off the engagement. It is simply that the Song family fears being implicated, and wants to cut ties with the Gao family soon.
How did my son suddenly become so wise? Was he hiding his talent before?
Now the Chang'an court is rotten to the core. Warlords carve up the realm. Powerful clans stand everywhere. I, your son, am determined to restore our family's former glory. I will not disappoint my father's expectations.
Trouble. If not for you taking the decree without permission, our Gao family, how could we be jilted publicly? Why would I risk my family wiped out to meet the Empress? Let's go. I'll take you to see His Majesty now, once in the Hall of Supreme Harmony. Everything depends on you. Not asking you to impress the Empress, but at least don't mess up. You remember this. When you see the Empress, don't make a big scene. Otherwise, not just you, but our whole Dingguo mansion will suffer because of you. Understand? Move it.
Your Majesty, the one who answered the decree is the son of the Vice Minister, Gao Yang, outside the hall. Let Revenue Vice Minister's son, Gao Yang, enter!
Kneel! My respects, Your Majesty.
Rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
The Empress just ascended, and eager to make her mark. If I can get the Empress, this powerful patron, I'll have nothing to worry about from now on.
I thought whoever dared answer the talent call would be one in a million, a genius unmatched. But to my surprise, Let me ask you a question.
Please, Your Majesty.
When you've killed your enemy's whole family and see bodies everywhere, just as you're feeling satisfied, you find a child alive in the house. What would you do?
Your Majesty, I would say, remember my face. Next time we meet, I won't go easy.
This young man's answer shows some righteousness.
Gao Yang is known as a playboy, but seeing him today, he seems different from the rumors.
After saying this, I will turn and walk away. Then suddenly turn back. Hey kid, we meet again.
I'll cut you down with one slash!
Such an act, isn't that too ruthless?
I told you, this Gao Yang is an irredeemable wastrel.
Sigh. It seems His Majesty will be utterly disappointed.
You beastly brat! Are you trying to make the game fall completely?
Your Majesty, your unworthy son lacks talent and accidentally offended Your Majesty. It is all your failure to discipline. Please punish your servant.
Why should I punish you?
Does the Empress like that answer?
Your Majesty means. Gao Yang answered well.
Such violent methods. How could His Majesty?
Your Majesty, killing's just a chop. This old grudge should be settled today. This corpse covered ground enough. This child is unarmed. If you kill him recklessly, those methods would be far too cruel. Such a cold-blooded person, once in office, brings disaster to the region.
Scholar Zhuang has a point. Chang'an man's great blades should rise to kill enemies, not to kill unarmed people, especially since he is just a child. Such methods are simply barbaric.
Humph! General Wang speaks the truth. My blade slays not old or young. But what if I carry a small knife with me? How would you handle that, sir?
What is this supposed to mean?
Born with a violent nature, guilty of heinous crimes. Your Majesty must not let such a person enter the court as an official.
Right. Scholar Zhuang, your virtue is admirable. I, a commoner, admire you. But I am just an ordinary man. I can't afford leniency. If I follow you officials and spare this child, then my family and I'll suffer tenfold. We'll be spent in unease.
How do you know that in 10+ years, this child will avenge a family massacre?
Per your Majesty's hypothesis, if the little boy's father had understood the principle uproot weeds, how would he have a family massacre to avenge today? Conversely, if I do not uproot the weeds, then 10+ years later, a family massacre will fall upon your servant. I can feel guilty for a lifetime, but cannot live in fear for a lifetime. Uproot weeds completely. That is the principle his father taught me. Of course, the earlier turning away and the sudden turn back, those were just jokes. If your servant faced this, I'd give him some silver. Then, as General Wang said, my blade does not strike the old or young. Then turn and leave. Then watch him leave for distant kin, or be taken away by someone.
Then deal with them all.
When making a move, most people's hearts are on the left side, but a very small number are on the right. So to be safe, a stab left and right. Better also stab the buttocks.
Gao Yang, you!
Scholar Koi, don't be angry. Your servant was just making a hypothesis.
The Gao family, a century old, their descendants. How could they be so cunning and treacherous? If this boy comes to power, old Wang's earthworms, wouldn't they all be split?
Your Majesty, Gao Shilang's son's words have reason. If the little boy's father knew to uproot the weeds completely, no family-wide disaster today. I, the general, agree with Gao Shilang's son.
If you don't uproot the weeds, they'll grow with spring wind. The little boy's father. If he'd uprooted weeds back then, how could there be today's family massacre? Your answer pleases me greatly.
I am merely stating the facts.
My question earlier, it is just a small hurdle. To serve as an official in our empire, pleading for the people is not that easy.
Grant me a topic, Your Majesty. I'll serve Your Majesty faithfully.
The previous question, just testing you, Gao Yang. whether you qualify for assessment. Now comes the real test. This question concerns state affairs, not just testing. Gao Shilang-san, Gao Yang. If any of you have thoughts to share, feel free to speak your mind. If I am satisfied, I'll surely give you high posts. Epidemics are spreading. Every home suffers corpse pain. Each generation mourns. And right now, our Qing army fights the southern barbarians. The front sent urgent news yesterday. Our army sieges the city but can't take it. Supplies last only 10 days. In this critical moment, plague has also struck the army.
Morale is collapsing.
Critical.
Any good plan to break this deadlock?
Your Highness, in the war with the southern barbarians, plague has thrown our army into disarray. In my opinion, let me summon all imperial physique from our Qing Empire and rush to the battlefield to treat the wounded.
I, your general, rush to the rear to gather provisions and send them to the front in days to ease the food shortage.
Young general, though frank and brave, still lacks experience. The plague is highly contagious. It can infect the entire camp in one day. This method won't work. By the time your supplies reach camp, the camp will be starving and scattered. Corpses will litter the fields.
Then, what do you suggest?
Your Majesty, the young general's method is indeed unwise. History records, plague's transmission is terrifying. Without strict protection, not to mention our Qing camp soldiers, I'm afraid even the scholar officials cannot escape. By then, all the people of Dakan will be infected.
Kui Xinghe, you are ex-top scholar of T again. You wrote poetry at 6, they say. By 12, you mastered the classics. Good at statecraft essays. You're top of Chang'an's 4 talents. About this, do you have a solution?
Your Majesty, I have not yet thought of a solution. But please grant me 1 incense stick's time. I'll give your Majesty a satisfying answer.
Very well. Minister Zhou, you're a 3-ring veteran, and you've studied military texts. You once presented our court with many good strategies. Your Dakan State military advisor got a plan to break this deadlock.
Your Majesty, the epidemics lasted years. The people are destitute. Miasma enters through mouth and nose. If untreated after infection, mortality rate's extremely high. But once infected with the plague, even if dead, corpse still carries plague pathogen. Burn them.
Minister Zhou, you mean our army's defeated without a fight?
That is not what I meant. Rather, burn those who die of plague. Burn them.
Gao Yang, with such a national affair, you still daydream?
Your Majesty, I am thinking. After all, it concerns matters of state. I can't be careless at all. I am considering a reasonable plan. Your Majesty, let me think carefully.
Oh, you tore down my recruitment notice. If no answer today, I'll charge you with deceiving the Emperor. I'll give you half an incense stick. Wang儿.
新虎偷赶。
Gao Yang, I will give you only half an incense stick time. If you still can't think of a reasonable plan, I'll punish you.
He is just a playboy. How could he understand the military? Even old Master Zhou, after days thinking, still no reasonable solution. How could...
That is right. Top scholar Kui Old Master Zhou are the Emperor's right and left hands. Even they can't solve it. Gao Yang definitely can't.
Everyone, please give my son more time. Surely, he will come up with a solution. Gao Feng, don't keep bringing your playboy antics and self-humiliation. I want to go back and prepare for the aftermath. You can only blame this playboy for being too arrogant. Next life, don't be so meddlesome. What? Isn't what I said the truth? Top scholar Kuai, Old Master Zhou, both have no solution. You expect this playboy?
Gao Yang, half an incense stick. If still no answer for me, solution! The crime of deceiving the Emperor!
We'll ruin the Gao family. Gao family's century of legacy. Gone in an instant! Your Majesty, military affairs. This playboy knows nothing. If we let him think of a solution, fear our army routed before any solution. Sai, plague ravages our army. If there is no solution soon, I'm afraid it is truly over. This is no joke. That Gao Yang is a mere child. How could he?
Your Majesty, Gao Yang is deliberately stalling. We cannot afford to waste time. If it doesn't work, then follow young general's suggestion. Let him take imperial sense and go to front line as stopgap. Half an incense sticks up. If Gao Yang still no answer, we can punish him, then without delay.
I second
That is my Gao family.
Open the gate!
Dingguo Duke Mansion brought to this state by a junior's ignorance. How ridiculous.
Plague is a natural disaster. Who among you has a solution even I didn't think of? A perfect plan. Gao Yang, Gao Yang. Even if you can impress before His Majesty. So what? Today is your death day.
Tiger Head, Guillotine must draw blood. Dingguo Duke Mansion can't escape this calamity today.
If that good-for-nothing hadn't answered His Majesty's talent call, the Dingguo Duke Mansion wouldn't be in such peril today.
Your Majesty, this concerns military affairs. Letting a junior unravel it might be difficult. Moreover, Elder Zhou and the champion scholar are also at a loss. Gao Yang.
Matters of state. Emperor's word is law.
Your Majesty, Gao Yang is the sole heir of the Dingguo Duke Mansion. He cannot be executed. Your Majesty, I'm willing to take all household staff of Dingguo Duke Mansion and follow the young general to the front to atone. Please spare my son, Gao Yang.
Fine. You plead for Gao Yang. If Gao Yang can't think of a solution today, both of you, father and son, will be beheaded together. Guards! Time is up. Execute.
Wait! I, a commoner, have thought of a solution.
Dad,
I figured it out long ago. If I'd said it too soon, wouldn't that have slapped all court officials? An official needs social nuance. Dad, you have a lot to learn. Your Majesty.
I have a plan.
Could break the crisis of war and plague.
If this plan satisfies me, you, Gao Yang, will not only be blameless, I'll reward you heavily.
Kid, go ahead and tell us. I want to see what mischief you've cooked up again.
General Wang, your words make me a little sad. I've always been innocent and harmless. What is on my mind are always good ways to serve the country. When did I ever have mischief in my heart? What your Majesty wants is not just a way to end the plague, on top of resolving the plague issue, how to win. Throughout history, ways to stop plagues certainly exist. Just focusing on hygiene is enough. Now the biggest challenge is how to, while plague breaks out in our at the same time, and still win.
Good. Continue.
Once plague breaks out, death rate is extremely high. Only a very few can be saved.
If it breaks out, death is certain.
Well, after all, it is a siege. Things like large siege engines, for example, trebuchets are always available, right?
Since it is a siege, of course, army has trebuchets. How does that relate?
Breaking out!
General Wang, that is not right. The connection is huge. A trebuchet doesn't have to throw food, you know.
Are you saying?
Exactly. Throw people infected with the plague in.
What? Throw people with plague into the enemy city? Trebuchets used this way.
Or put surplus people into the enemy's upstream water source in this way. As long as enemy is unprepared, they'll definitely contract plague. As for our army, as long as we take early precautions, the plague problem will naturally be solved.
Throw the infected into the enemy camp.
I'd never have thought of that, even to death.
This strategy not only solves our army's plague, but also lets our army win great victory.
Truly vicious.
His plan could actually work.
To be absolutely sure, we can form an army suicide squad, promising them heavy rewards. Have them wear plague victims' clothes and storm the walls. Enemy defenders completely unprepared, and they'll surely be infected. By then, even if they catch plague, they dare not report it. The plague will then ravage the entire city. Our army can take the chance to attack. However, this method, a Pyrrhic victory, kill 1,000 enemies, lose 800.
An even more poisonous scheme. Truly a deadly scheme.
Your Majesty, but for our own, especially Suicide Squad, I believe The rewards must be fully delivered. Otherwise, would be too inhumane.
Outrageous! Keep talking about humanity.
How would fallen soldiers' parents feel?
Watching helpless as their children's bodies
Thrown at the enemy without even getting one last time.
Young General, you really are a battle maniac.
Gao Yang, what do you mean? Are you daring to mock me? I wouldn't dare. I just think the young general has a fine body, but got a brain to match.
Enough! Gao Yang. Go on.
Young General's righteousness, I respect that. Fallen soldiers' bodies need to be dealt with. On that, I wouldn't argue. But plague victims, even if buried 5 meters deep, still spread it. So taking these people back will only harm their families. Only fire can eradicate the plague. And throwing them into the enemy camp, the enemy to solve the plague, will naturally eliminate the source.
This plan is too vicious.
Just hearing it, I'm breaking into a cold sweat.
Wow, Gao Yang, you hide it so deep. Who devised such a vicious plan?
Then let me ask you, even using plague scheme to capture that city, faced with the city's food shortage, how would you hold it?
Holding city is not impossible. City's people must be tens of thousands.
You kid.
Zhuang Yuankui asked about provisions. Why talk about the city's population?
I just said it, didn't I?
The whole city.
好了, I'll handle the food issue myself.
I've really found a good kid. Just ascended the throne. My first challenge is how to resolve the Southern War. This lad solved my urgent need.
This plan is brilliant. Throughout history, plague tactics indeed exist. But now, the problem is, while causing a plague in our own army, how to win. Gao Yang did mention that point.
Not bad.
I'm just stating the facts. Pure luck. And, what about what you promised me?
Let today's matter be dropped.
I'm weary.
Going back to rest.
He ran off.
Wait, no, he just left? Where is my promised reward? Not even 10,000 gold. At least 2 maidservants.
This Empress is so uncouth.
His Majesty returned. Ministers, please take your leave.
I never expected the Empress
So fond of vicious schemes.
Truly, sincere feelings never last. Only tricks win people's hearts.
Younger, what you muttering over there?
Oh, nothing.
Hey,
The Empress didn't assert her authority.
that child is in the clear now, right?
Will I get home? Not get beaten again.
No more beatings.
But I still don't quite get it. If His Majesty keeps choosing not to increase grain,
Then,
where will the grain come from?
Father.
you'll have to figure that out yourself.
The days ahead are gonna be great.
My old man's Vice Minister of Revenue.
Grandpa is Duke of the Realm. Clearly a second-gen official.
If I had such status in past life.
Why struggle at my own door?
Snatch food from tiger's mouth.
That brat!
Father, how did His Majesty punish Duke's mansion?
Engagement called off.
The Duke didn't show. Gao Shilang was furious. He said this matter won't end easily. Father, asking like this, trouble at court. Gao Yang.
Has been playing dumb. He really has skills. The Duke's mansion this time. Turned danger into safety. What?
When did this guy get such ability?
He actually averted crisis at court.
But father, why worry? Since no public reward from His Majesty, it means he hasn't made a choice yet. Gao Yang treasures me like a gem. All of Chang'an knows. This matter still has room for Besides, in the realm of Chang aristocratic families, with your daughter's skills, I'll find a talent to save the world. 100 times better than Gao Yang, a heaven-favored child. The Duke of Dingguo is old after all. It is no loss to give up.
Let's hope so.
Father, about Younger's matter.
I already know all about Younger. That prodigal son hid it deep. But what happened today is not only good for Younger, but for our Gao family. It is also a good thing.
His Majesty did not reward Younger. Is His Majesty still unsatisfied with Younger?
Kui Xinghe is a Zhuangyuan of Chang'an. He not only knows classics, but excels in strategy and knows statecraft. Knowing His Majesty as I do, His Majesty will place another test between Kui Xinghe, specifically on governing the state. His Majesty's ambition, no smaller than the late Emperor's.
As you say, Father, if Younger cannot defeat that Kui Xinghe, won't he be doomed? Not necessarily. Father has faith in Younger.
I've lived nearly 70 years, served 3 emperors. I've seen every dirty scheme, but one as vicious as Younger's. This is the first time. Younger might surprise us again.
Father, you flatter me.
Pass the order. Send reinforcements now. Use Vice Minister Gao Yang's plan. Add a few more catapults.
State.
Your Majesty, are you thinking about Vice Minister Gao's son?
Changyang rumors mislead. Such a ruthless decision. Not by an ordinary playboy. Even I couldn't devise such a vicious scheme.
Gao Yang's always been a playboy, with no particular talent. But seeing him today, he dropped the act and devised such a poisonous scheme. If Your Majesty uses him well, he'll be a cunning talent.
So what do you think? Between Kui Xinghe and Gao Yang, who is stronger? Who can help me create an unprecedented empire that will stand alone in history?
Kui Xinghe after Kui Xianghui.
You have such faith in him.
Kui Xinghe isn't just our top scholar, but a pillar of the nation. His governance theories not only pinpoint our dynasty's flaws. If Your Majesty seeks build an eternal legacy, Kui Xinghe is the first choice.
But I am more optimistic about Gao Yang. I have a feeling he is the one I'm looking for.
But Your Majesty, Gao Yang has a bad track record, though he is good at reading people. When governing, how can he compare to Kui Xinghe?
Who is stronger? We'll find out by trying. Since I ascended the throne, the Great Gans suffered many disasters. Jingshui and Linjiang's magistrates have reported that grain prices are nearly 100 coins per dao. People are restless. The disaster won't wait. Issue the order.
Immediately.
Summon Gao Yang and Kui Xinghe to court.
Yes.
Father, I will prove to the world that a woman can lead the Great Gan to strength. Not only will I make the Great Gan strong, but I will conquer the 6 kingdoms.
And end.
Younger, why so late? The Emperor summoned you as urgently. What is going on? His Majesty unhappy with your reply today. Is that it?
Dad, stay calm. If it is a blessing, not a curse. If it is a curse, can't avoid it. Let's go.
Judging by this, His Majesty must have urgent matters to discuss with us. This is your chance to shine.
On scheming and tricks, I may not match Gao Yang, but in governance, I'm 100 times better. Oh, you wouldn't have summoned us so late, alone, just father and son.
Your Majesty, they're here.
We bow to Your Majesty.
Rise, my dear subjects. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Why summon us, Your Majesty? What is the matter?
Many regions suffer severe disasters this year. The people are in uproar. Linjiang's magistrate crossed the river to report. Linjiang merchants hoard grain. Grain prices have skyrocketed out of control. Not surprisingly, nearby Qingshui City has also faced a great crisis. Grain prices sky. People can no longer afford it. Therefore, I'm sending you two to stabilize grain prices. Linjiang City and Qingshui City. Which one will each of you choose?
Qingshui City is simply a spike in grain prices. Your skills can handle it. but Linjiang City is in chaos. Merchants are deeply connected with local powers, tricky to deal with.
Father, what do you mean?
Go to Qingshui City first. Stabilize grain prices as fast as possible. Linjiang's a tough nut. Gao Yang can't handle it. Then you go to Linjiang City. One man, two cities. The Empress will reward you. It's Gao Yang.
Yang Linjiang's not that simple. Merchants are even more collusive. A 10 gold whip.
Your Majesty!
I'll go to Qingshui as temporary imperial censor. I will do my utmost.
Then I go to Linjiang.
Yang
Good. Grant the Duke of Jing, Gao Yang, as imperial censor. Take charge of Linjiang. Grant to Kyushi of the Kyushi family, imperial censor for Qingshui. Take charge of all matters in Qingshui City. I want you to stabilize prices ASAP. Bring peace back to the people.
Thank you, Your Majesty!
Your Majesty, you've worked hard today. Please rest early.
Fui Xinghe has both judgment and ability. Him heading Qingshui City, nothing will go wrong. But as for Gao Yang, you'll go with him. If I truly misjudged him, you step in immediately, before things get worse.
3.
But this man is no ordinary opponent. Unless absolutely necessary, don't make a move.
Wait! Why didn't you argue your case today? Choosing Qingshui City.
Either way, stabilizing grain prices. What is the difference? Besides, Linjiang City has river views to enjoy. Much more relaxing.
You ungrateful son. Yesterday at court, you really stole the show. But let me tell you this. Governing is not advising. If you're even slightly off, it is the countless people who suffer.
Father, just rest easy. It'll be fine.
Linjiang City is over 200 IO from Chang'an. The journey will be tiring. Law, you'll go with Yang and tend his daily needs.
That face.
That skin! That is way too thoughtful.
Yang right now in Chang'an. Undercurrents everywhere. If you're not absolutely sure, don't try to show off.
An eagle must spread its wings. If it is always sheltered by its family, how can it soar through the sky and survey the world? The Emperor just ascended. If I gain the Empress's trust now, I'll restore Duke Dingguo's mansion
To a century of glory.
Linjiang City grain prices. Within 10 days, they will drop. Father, just wait in Chang'an for your son's good news. This Vosgao family. Time someone else carried the burden.
I hope so.
Lord Shangguan, what are you doing here?
His Majesty issued an order. I'll go with you to Linjiang City.
After all, it is a city full of people. No room for error.
Young Master Gao, clever and resourceful. His Majesty values you.
So, on this trip to Linjiang City, how much authority?
Censorate Inspector, representing His Majesty to inspect the realm. You hold life and death. All in Linjiang City, from the county magistrate down to the common people. Managed by young Master Gao.
Including you.
Yes.
Show me your legs.
Young Master Gao, isn't that a bit too forward?
Master Gao, how about you settle for me? Look at my legs instead.
How much longer until the imperial censor arrives?
County Magistrate D, the censor, any moment now.
4 grain merchants, Zhao, Qian, Han, Lin, each more cunning than last. Current grain price has risen from 40 coins per deal to 100 coins. 60 coins per Dao increase. How can the common people afford this? How can I, county magistrate, not worry?
Magistrate, someone is coming in the distance.
Finally here. He looks about 40-something, but his eyes bloodshot. He seems exhausted.
Clearly, these
have kept him extremely busy.
Magistrate G, this is the Empress's appointed censor, responsible for Linjiang City disaster relief. From now on, all Linjiang City matters, big or small, supervised by young Master Gao.
Gao Yang is so young, and yet he's in charge of 100,000 people in Linjiang City. What a joke!
Your subordinate, Du Jiang, Linjiang City Magistrate, pays respects to young Master Gao.
Magistrate to you, no formality. Delayed 2 days en route. What is the current situation in Linjiang City?
Follow me, young Master Gao. Heavy rains flooded the fields. People lost all harvest. Major grain merchants hoarding wildly. They refuse to sell, so in 10 days grain price has jumped from 40 coins per dao to 100 coins.
How did Magistrate Dao respond?
I ordered granaries opened. Otherwise, price would have risen more, but barely a drop in the bucket. In a few more days, granaries will empty. Young Master Gao, how do you solve this?
Kui Zhuang would use his authority. What about Gao Yang?
This is not difficult. Close the granaries in Linjiang City.
Enlighten me, young Master Gao. For Linjiang City's 100,000, I bow in thanks.
Close Linjiang granaries first.
Young Master Gao, we open granaries now. Yet Linjiang's grain price, still hard to contain. If we close the granaries, the grain price will likely shoot up to 100 coins a dao in no time. How can the people bear that?
In recent years, Chang'an City has seen either drought or endless rain. Chang'an's harvest was poor. How much grain in Linjiang? Feed 100,000 for 5 days.
No. But once the granaries are closed, Linjiang grain price will skyrocket. Can the people afford it? Young Master Gao, your words. I respectfully disagree.
Even if granaries stay open, at 100 coins per dao. Magistrate Yu, how many people do you think can afford it?
Besides, I am not explaining this to you. This is an order. You have no choice.
I will go close the granaries immediately. But young Master Gao, you need to think carefully. Once granaries close, if grain price skyrockets, the responsibility.
Within 7 days. If Linjiang grain price doesn't drop, I will bear all the consequences myself. Even if it costs me my own life.
A city of 100,000. How can you be so reckless? If people become destitute, one life alone cannot help. Forget it.
You bring Linjiang City map right now. The grain in Linjiang City, how is it transported?
By land and water, of course. Since Linjiang near Qingshui River, most shipments are by water. It is faster. There is less waste. Young Master Gao, do you have a clever plan?
The biggest grain merchants in Linjiang City. Do you know them?
4 families, Qian, Zhao, Han, Lin. They've been buying all market grain. As a result, smaller merchants have followed suit, profiteering off national crisis. This drove Linjiang grain prices up by nearly double. But with the Empress just taking the throne, Linjiang people are fierce. It is not wise to use force. It could cause chaos. If chaos breaks out, no one can bear that.
Very well. Then please, Magistrate Yu, prepare a feast of fine food and wine. Invite the 4 families on my behalf.
Young Master Gao, I tried this before. It had little effect. The 4 families. Men die for wealth. Birds die for food. They've seized this opportunity to hoard grain on a massive. You'll never get them to loosen their grip. Just do as I say.
Then I
We'll watch young Master Gao's method. Ah.
Magistrate Du has sent word. Court appointed a censor to summon us. Probably to lower grain prices. What should we do?
What is there to fear?
Let them lower the prices. As long as we stick together.
Years of natural disasters
Mean the grain stores in Linjiang City. Not much left. How much grain the granary releases?
We'll buy that much.
Linjiang's grain price not only won't drop, It can rise to 110 coppers per dao.
As long as we seize it, our descendants will never go hungry.
I hear the new imperial censor is very young and comes from Chang'an. Probably powerful connection. If we show him no respect and anger some big shot in Chang'an, disaster will befall us.
Empress ascended throne. The realm ultimately relies on the law. But Patriarch Zhao's word has merit. Since the censor has arrived, we should give him face. Linjiang's grain price is 100 coppers per dao. At tonight's banquet, these 5 coppers, are our respect for the censor. But I'm telling you in advance, anyone who cuts off my profits, don't blame me for not letting it go.
Patriarch Lin is right.
We will follow Patriarch Lin's lead if we're united. The grain price in Linjiang is ours to decide.
Change into plain robes. Come with me to the banquet.
Patriarch Lin's right.
Patriarch Ling's tactics are brilliant.
We'll go back now. Change to plain robes.
Master Gao, these grain merchants are old foxes. Lower their prices might be harder than killing them.
At most, 5 coppers off.
5 coppers is their limit.
Magistrate, do you?
Stay calm. As the county's chief official, you can't lose your composure. How stabilize grain prices?
Then I, the junior official, watch High Censor's methods.
Reporting to High Censor. 4 family head arrived. Qian, Zhao, Han.
Show them in.
We pay respects to High Censor.
I've long heard that the 4 family heads Chen, Zhao, Han, and Lin have been in this Linjiang city for 100 years. Within 100 lit, you are famous wealthy merchants. How is it that today I see you so destitute?
High Censor, you may not know. Linjiang City was hit by heavy rains. All good farmland destroyed. Refugees everywhere. No grain for the people. We are truly heartbroken. During this time, constantly giving out porridge. Spent huge sums on disaster relief. Now we can't make ends meet. Repeated droughts and disasters. Immense suffering for the people. Although wealthy gentry, beloved by the people. After generous donations, we've exhausted all our resources. High Censor has arrived. The pressure on us has eased. The 4 family heads are truly noble and virtuous.
With a compassionate heart for the people. I, Gao Yang, truly admire you.
However, this young master was sent by the Empress to this Linjiang city to take over.
Oh, affairs, big and small.
High Censor, your arrival in Linjiang City. Our Lin family should show some sincerity. We are willing. Lower price by 5 wen. Sell grain at a loss.
The Zhao family also. Lowers by 5 wen.
To 8 wen.
What do you think, High Censor? Since High Censor doesn't speak, we will take that as tacit consent. By the way, this old man has urgent matters at home. Won't accompany you, High Censor. I'll take my leave first.
Wait!
I want the grain in your hands. All raised to 150 wen per due. Only allowed to be higher, not lower. If anyone dares sell below, sell at this price.
Then I will kill whoever does. No less than 150 wen per dao.
He came to Linjiang City. Isn't he here to stabilize prices? Why not lower prices? Raise his prices instead.
I might be old. I can't hear well. You just said we are no less than 150 wen per dao. Sell grain.
Master Gao,
What are you doing?
My meaning,
hard to understand.
151 per dao. Who dares sell below this price?
If I catch them,
They lose their head. Do you all understand clearly this time?
Censor Gao, will a notice be posted?
After this meal, price is no lower than 150 wen per dao. Notice of the selling price will be posted in every street of Linjiang City.
All right, we'll go prepare. Farewell.
What are you waiting for? They don't eat. We do. Don't waste it. Let's go.
Elder Lin,
This new censor,
What is he scheming? Won't let us lower prices. Instead, raises price. Raise to 150 wen per deal.
In this, could there be a problem?
I've lived half my life. I've seen it all. Never seen grain skyrocket. If it keeps dropping, whatever Censor Gao intends.
Nothing to do with us.
Now, just seize this great opportunity.
Make a killing.
If Linjiang City in chaos,
Still nothing to do with us.
we follow the county office. A huge fortune before us. Why still hesitate?
Elder Lin, I've lived half my life. Never seen such a good deal. So I'm a bit worried. Per Elder Lin, this is a windfall fortune. The Chen family follows Elder Lin's lead.
Linjiang's 4 great families always stand together. We will surely follow.
Before the county office's notice is posted, quickly buy at 100 wen per dao.
All grain on market.
In Linjiang City, wait for prices to soar.
Once county notice is out, the grain price will not stay at 150.
In chaos, prices know no ceiling. When folk can't survive,
Exactly.
No matter how high, they'll sell everything to buy.
Censor Gao.
Are you really?
Going to set the grain price at 150 wen per dao in Linjiang City.
Are you crazy? Once this notice is posted, office becomes a target. We will. Drowned by people's spittle.
Magistrate, just do as I say. Don't ask about things you shouldn't.
Once notice is out, in 10 to 15 days, all of Linjiang will become a living hell. How many people will starve to death? Even families torn apart. Trade children for food. Do know what this is? When people can't eat enough, grain at 150 wen per dao is unaffordable. I have lived for over 36 years. With pride, never asking anyone for any. But today, I beg you to rescind the order. If grain rarely rises to 150 wen per dao, the common people simply cannot bear it.
Magistrate, what can I say about you?
To lower grain prices, you don't have to force the price down. Remember, the stronger the spring compressed, the more violent the rebound. Don't worry. In 7 days, you will understand. I wouldn't gamble with my own life to joke with you. By the way, Lord Gu, in the next few days, you must take me to see the area. Your yamen is dilapidated. Why not wait until the grain prices drop? Give it a proper renovation.
The people can't survive. This official still wants to renovate. Lord Shang, are you really blind to people's suffering?
Her Majesty decreed the entire city of Linjiang all matters to young Master Gao. If the situation is urgent and there is unrest, I will handle this.
Too late by then. Must inform Her Majesty ASAP. Don't let them act recklessly. Hundreds of thousands in Linjiang will be doomed. Bring my brush and ink. I'll submit a memorial to Her Majesty tonight. 100 lie urgent. Impeach this scoundrel!
Report!
Linjiang.
100 li urgent report. Present it. This Gao Yang dares collude with merchants. Not only refuses to lower grain prices at local granaries, but also raises grain prices, selling grain at high prices. Utterly outrageous!
Gao Yang, not a mediocre talent. Ulterior motives.
He wants lower grain prices in Linjiang. Raises grain prices in Linjiang.
To sky-high prices. Gao Yang, what are you after?
Your Majesty, I impeach Gao Yang, son of Duke Dingguo. Gao Yang, Linjiang supervising censor, but he has colluded with merchants. Ordering grain prices in Linjiang. Not only set at 150 wen per dao, but also plan lavish yamen renovation. This is truly incompetent. I hope Your Majesty will order punishment to make an example.
Yang colluded with merchants.
order grain price in Linjiang City
Must not fall below 150 wen per dou. If this continues for long, won't it stir public outrage? Even bodies starving in streets. A living hell! I agree with Elder Zhou's words. Punish severely, Your Majesty!
The collusion between officials
Who are driving up grain? This is utter not—
Your Majesty, grain price in Linjiang already exceeded 150 wen per dou. Fear, if this goes on, let alone Linjiang commoners unable to afford. If this figure spreads,
Fear even thousands of homes in Cheng'an will follow Lin Jiang's price and hike theirs. By then, how many people could still afford it? So, Your Majesty, please send someone to stop Gao Yang's filthy tactics.
Oh? Prince Rong's heir and the imperial uncle. Why absent from court today?
Reporting to Your Majesty, my father is grieved and recuperating at home. I attend court on his behalf, but if my father learns today's matter, he'll surely impeach Gao Yang.
In that case, let the imperial uncle rest well at home. Not bother with trivial matters like Gao Yang coming to court ill to impeach him.
Recently, Guangyang Commandery has suffered torrential rains. People already lost entire harvest and barely survive famine year. Grain prices this high. If we look the other way, will ignite enormous public anger. I beg Your Majesty to order a halt to prevent further unnecessary consequences.
I second that motion.
I have already promised. If someone of extraordinary talent, I'll treat them as extraordinary. Now only 2 days have passed. Why so anxious, my ministers? Perhaps the son of Duke Dinghua can deliver a satisfactory result.
Grain price must come down. How could there be a reason to inflate it? I think this Gao Yang is an incompetent fool. How can he handle this major task?
General Wang, are you questioning my judgment?
I would never dare.
Lin Jiang won't fall into chaos. I've made proper arrangements. Since Magistrate Du says Gao Yang made reckless claims, grain prices will drop in 7 days. Then I'll give him 7 days. This matter is decided.
No need to say more.
That Gao Yang is so arrogant and speaks nonsense. Not cut out for greatness. Our Song family was right to break off engagement.
Father, but news has come from Linjiang City.
Right. Gao Yang arrived in Linjiang City.
And the first thing he did was summon the 4 major grain merchants.
However,
Not only did he not immediately lower the grain price,
But he strictly ordered those 4
To sell at 150 wen.
as a result, complaints are everywhere. Today, memorials impeaching him, all sent to Grand Hall.
If not for the Empress's strong support,
Gao Yang would be in deep trouble.
This Gao Yang is truly foolish. Good thing our Song family broke off early. Otherwise, we'd be implicated by him.
in this competition, Gao Yang's destined for crushing defeat.
Top scholar will become
The most prominent person in Chang'an, he is destined. So, Ching, you must seize this opportunity.
Father, rest assured, Ko-Ai's talent fills the capital. And his brilliance is... I've contacted him privately. Young Master Kui's feelings for me
should be favorable as well.
If I secure top scholar Kui, then our Song family will surely flourish.
The people of Linjiang City are really suffering now.
Censor Kui, what exactly happened in Linjiang City?
Duke Dingguo's grandson Gao Yang arrived in Linjiang, and his first order is to force Linjiang's 4 major grain merchants to sell at no less than 150 wen per dao.
What? 150 wen per dao?
Lord Dingguo has immense power. His name is known throughout Chang'an. This Gao Yang, as Lord Dingguo's grandson, greater than even our Kusi family. He never thinks to bully with status or pressure grain merchants
into selling grain to peasants at low prices.
Instead, he drives grain prices up, deliberately making peasants suffer. With such a high status,
What a fool! When governing, you, Censor Kui, know best. Within just a few days, you've brought Qingshui grain prices from 100 wen down to 90 wen. Now the market price for grain has stabilized at 90 wen per dao.
Magistrate, please circulate my orders. Tell merchants not to be too greedy, or if they anger me, no one will end well. Qingshui grain prices must drop another 8 wen. At 82 wen per dao, they can still profit. You'll say, people must know when to stop. If they do me this favor, once I return to Chang'an and serve the Empress as a secretariat drafter, I'll be grateful. If they refuse, then we each use our own means. But the consequences, something they can't bear.
Young Master, another 8 wen drop.
Qingshui grain prices, I've looked into it quietly. The 2 big merchants, Liu and Tian, have been hoarding grain at around 53 wen per dao, and that's not even, including last year's old grain at 82 wen per dao. They'd still profit. That way we won't stir up the peasants into a riot, nor force a desperate struggle. Magistrate, For those in power must learn to tighten and loosen.
Alternate tension and
A strike, then a sweet date.
That is the art of governance.
Imperial Censor Kui. I, over 50,000 Qingshui people, bow to you, Censor Kui. With you, Xing Chang'an. It is a blessing to the nation. Imperial Censor Kui. I shall immediately issue orders.
On one hand, Qingshui City set price dropped 18 wen. On the other hand, Linjiang sells at 150 wen per dao, or even higher. 灰星河呀，翠星河, you're destined to shine in Chang'an.
Open the granaries and distribute grain!
At 181 per diem! How can we survive?
Your honor. I, a commoner, kneel before you. Show mercy beyond the law. Open the granaries quickly. Otherwise, my whole family will truly starve to death. Today, it is more than 180 wen per dao. It is over 200 wen per dao. Damned grain merchants. 200 wen per due. Still won't sell to us.
These beasts feeding on human misery. They'll get what they deserve! Open the granaries!
Your honor. If this continues, under the public's anger, I fear it is hard to control.
Is this the situation I wanted to see?
Imperial said once the notice was posted, how could people not be angry?
But what can I do? My memorial to the throne was rejected.
His Majesty
ordered us to follow your commands. What can I possibly do?
Today is the 7th day. Linjiang's grain price hasn't dropped. Instead, it has risen to 200 wen. Versus posted 150 wen. It is 50 wen more per dao. People's grain reserves nearly empty. County office can't open granaries. In a few more days, as public anger sweeps, surely major unrest.
Where is Censor Gao?
Should be at Huaguo Temple.
Back to Huaguo Temple. He doesn't go to Qingshui River for fun. Or worships at Huaguo Temple. He even wants to renovate the government office. Within these 7 days, Lord Censor, besides ordering all city grain merchants to sell grain at least 150 coins per dao.
Apart from that, has Linjiang grain price dropped? The 7-day deadline's here.
I'm going to find this wastrel now and see
how the grain price he guaranteed with his life will drop.
Your Excellency!
Elders retire.
Censor Gao, these 7 days have passed.
Grain price in Linjiang has not only not dropped, but
keeps rising.
Soaring to 200 coins per dao. It is still rising. Outside the county,
every day, citizens beg.
If this continues, the situation will surely get out of control.
Are you really not afraid?
The 4 major grain merchants
are using lots of silver to frantically sweep up grain from other small merchants.
They are still hoarding.
Once the people's grain is exhausted, they'll keep raising prices.
These people.
No.
These beasts. 200 coins per due. They won't even sell.
Good. Tomorrow, start a massive recruitment to renovate the government office and post a public notice that I will hold a large-scale dragon boat. The first place winner gets 3-year commercial tax exemption.
What?
Just do what I say.
I'll follow your orders. But even if young Master Gao is the Duke of Dingwu's grandson, causing such a disaster, I think he can't bear the consequences.
Young Master Gao, what exactly are you doing? If this continues, I'll have no choice but to take over Linjiang on behalf of young Master Gao.
Lord Shangguan, act now. Otherwise, once the people riot, it will lead to an irreversible disaster.
You clearly don't believe in Buddha. I've seen many believers in Chang'an. Their eyes show fanaticism. But you don't have it. In other words, you've visited temples everywhere, but that is not your true intention. Renovating the county office is baffling. In a few days, you will return to Chang'an. Why renovate the county office? Taking the whole city's blame. Making grain prices in Linjiang skyrocket. What are you really thinking? Today, you must give me truth.
Fine. Can't tell you all. Lord out. Do you remember what I told you 7 days ago?
Was it that? To lower grain prices. You needn't suppress grain prices directly. Grain prices skyrocket. Merchants are greedy. If they don't cash in heavily, why would they stop?
Lord Dudar, I want to ask you a question. The 4 big grain merchants united, even with coercion, how low could they drop price per dao? 8 wen or 10 wen? Even if the grain price dropped to 80 wen per dao, how many commoners could afford it? Unless you take up the sword and kill them all. Once you kill them, all city merchants will live in fear. For the common people, 150 wen per dao. or 200 wen per dao, or 250 wen per dao.
What is the difference?
They can't afford it. But Linjiang grain prices skyrocketed. Even the government ordered that grain must not be below 150 wen per dao. What will this attract?
Outside grain merchants.
Exactly. The four big grain merchants, Zhao, Chen, Han, Lin, greedily sweeping up the local grain, trying to hike grain prices. Some local small grain merchants also hoard when they can, hoping for sky-high prices. The world's hustle and bustle is all for profit. News of Linjiang grain prices skyrocketing is spreading to nearby regions at an astonishing speed. In the past few days, at the city gates and the docks, grain carts and cargo ships arriving daily has been increasing. Number of outside grain merchants in Linjiang City is rising every day. Now, Linjiang City no longer short of grain.
We're getting rich! Rich!
Now the grain price in all Linjiang City is like a huge balloon. Looks big, but one poke and it bursts. These merchants want to profit from national crisis. This time, I, the magistrate, will make them.
But, Your Honor, renovating county office and holding the dragon boat race. What is your intention?
Magistrate Otto, you'll know in a while. Even if grain is 50 wen per dao, people still need silver to buy it.
Your Honor, I, your subordinate. Not only am I foolish, but I even impeached you.
Four big grain merchants are deeply entrenched inside the county. Who knows how many of their people? The impeachment a few days ago is nothing to worry about. Magistrate Liu, don't take it to heart.
Just 1 hour ago, before I came to see you, I wrote another letter.
And this time, with harsher wording and a more agitated tone.
What? Another one? Young Master Gao, don't worry.
I'll immediately write another letter. Send it to Chang'an by fast horse. Excellency 商馆.
Tonight, please take the trouble to wait outside. Fill bags with sand. Wait for my message. Be sure not to leak information. I've great use for them.
I'll hold the imperial decree from garrison outside city. Deploy a troop unit to go and assist the young master.
It'll be grain merchants of Linjiang City, their final revelry. Tomorrow, I will let them know.
Report! Grain price in Qingshui City dropped to 82 wen per dao. Fang Yuanhua declares price can drop another 7 wen.
Ouch! Scholar Zhuang Yuankui's talent is truly admirable. In such a short time, to make grain price in Qingshui City drop a full 18 wen, and can even drop further, lowering prices from greedy grain merchants, without using terrifying methods, without losing the court's dignity. Truly worthy of the title of Zhuangyan.
Your Majesty, your old minister Song Lei
Begs your majesty for rewards. Imperial censor, Kui Xinghao.
I second the motion!
However, Qingshui City and Linjiang City are only a few dozen li apart. Grain price in Qingshui City down to 82 wen. What about the grain price in... How much should it be?
News from Qingshui City arrived. Presumably, grain price news from Linjiang City will also arrive soon.
The 7-day deadline is up. If grain price in Linjiang City isn't reduced to a stable level, then today will be dangerous.
Report!
Latest Linjiang City news. The grain price in Linjiang City exceeded 200 wen per deal. Magistrate Zhao Yu sends urgent report. Impeaching Censor Gao Yang.
Say that again. Grain price in Linjiang City
Exceeded what wen per dao?
Vice Minister Gao. Grain price in Linjiang City already exceeded 200 wen per dao.
The news is confirmed.
Your Majesty, for the past 7 days, the grain price in Linjiang City has remained high. And this is news from 2 days ago. Now grain price in Linjiang City might be even higher. Not only that, county magistrate, to impeach imperial censor, not only hasn't he lowered grain prices, but he burns incense and worships Buddha all day and going on boat rides. People are suffering this great disaster. Yet Censor Gao still wants to renovate the county office and hold a grand dragon boat race. Magistrate feels heartbroken. He ordered an 800 li urgent dispatch to report to your majesty.
Such heinous criminals should be beaten to death with clubs.
Your Majesty,
I'll go to Linjiang City now and kill this Gao Yang to calm the situation. Otherwise, Yu Qingguo's grandson continues to act so recklessly. Linjiang City will be destroyed by that scoundrel.
Oh, Verge! Your Majesty, why is no one stopping him?
move out!
Make way.
Hurry up! Go! Soldiers, hear my command! Follow the censor's orders. Do not leak any information. Disobey and be executed.
Yes!
Report.
The grain price at 200 wen per Dao surged another 50 wen. Now it is 250 wen per Dao. Yes.
32G.
Magistrate, this early morning, you've paced a dozen laps. You got to make me dizzy.
Sir, the public outrage outside. Can you really stay calm? Your subordinate cannot.
Lord Du, get Linjiang City's official seal.
The fish is in the trap.
Time to kill.
Post the notice immediately. Open all granaries in Linjiang at the price of 105 wen per Dao. Sell little. This notice must spread through Linjiang streets. From this moment on, send the troops to the docks. No cargo ships may leave the city. Those who disobey.
We shall follow your orders, Lord.
Your subordinate is worried. As you said before, if we open the granaries,
I fear the grain won't be enough.
if city grain merchants hold out, once the grain sells out,
what will we do then? Please advise, Lord.
Lord Du, have you forgotten? The relief grain outside. That disaster relief grain.
The four families Zhao, Qian, Han, Lin, entrenched in Linjiang for a century. Their power is complex and intertwined. I'm afraid they know the true state of the granaries.
They know they can hold out. But outside grain merchants, those in Linjiang, all grain merchants, big and small, can they hold out?
Sell first and profit. Sell later. Go bankrupt. Don't sell. Take a loss.
If it were you, Lord Du,
what would you choose?
Conspiracies can be dodged, but how to avoid an open scheme?
Oh, so you intend to use outside merchants to trample each other. Force the four families to sell. See to it now.
Wait.
Any other orders, Lord?
City grain is limited. We cannot sell too quickly. Have the people line up to buy. Register each household. Then leak word outside. We're preparing for relief. Shipped 10,000 carts of grain. I came to Linjiang.
What I hate most in my life are profiteers who cash in on crises.
So, it's time.
Your plan, sir, is truly vicious. These merchants crossing you have terrible luck. This time, in Linjiang, grain prices are likely to plummet. Ha ha ha!
Lord Shangguan, the task I instructed you to do.
Is it complete?
Don't worry. It is ready.
Good. Just wait and see my tactics.
But the imperial censor said, mentioned. Outside merchants won't believe it.
Lord Shangguan, you're wrong.
Lord Shangguan, you don't understand people.
Outside grain merchants, they traveled
Dozens of miles to sell grain.
Losing at least a tenth along the way.
Hiring laborers.
daily food and wages.
Every extra delay raises their costs.
Fine.
Even if they refuse to sell.
Going back. An even bigger cost. At this point,
even the slightest
hint of trouble
We'll make them jumpy.
seeing danger everywhere.
And the key to this plan is the stampede. First batch of merchants might still get something, but those who sell later won't even get the scraps.
Eldest young master, you wouldn't one day sell me off. I'd still count your money, would you? These past few days, you've been every night.
Am I that kind of person?
Just give me a good shoulder rub. If you don't do it well, you'd better watch out.
Master, please have a seat.
Press harder.
Corrupt officials and profiteers everywhere. Their hearts are utterly ruthless, unimaginable. Ordinary measures can't stop it. Evil must be fought with evil.
A pillar like Solaki, using every means, only kept Qingshui City's grain price down to 82 wen. If someone as ruthless with such vicious schemes uses all his tricks, how low could he push both families?
Who can afford it?
Announce the censor. Post a notice. From now on, open the granaries and release. It can be bought for just 105 wen. Limited supply.
Shut. Opens the granaries to release grain. Release at 105 wen per Dao.
Finally, opening the granaries. 105 wen. We are saved.
It is really dropping.
It dropped.
It really dropped!
Dropped! Dropped!
It dropped.
Elder, in Linjiang City's grain has already risen to 251 per dao. Shouldn't we act now?
You may leave.
What is the panic? Within Linjiang City, our four families join forces.
We can monopolize grain prices.
This immense wealth. At least
301.
We have such wealth. Thanks to Censor Gao.
Just don't know what he was thinking.
Actually posting a note.
No selling grain cheap. What does he know about governing? He thought if grain prices rise, merchants would start dumping. He is shooting himself in the foot.
report.
Elderly. Trouble. County office posted a notice at 105 wen per dao to lower grain price. People rush over, forming long lines. Can't see the end of the line. What? That kid named Gao has no sense of... He is clearly trying to screw us.
Master Lin, what should I do?
Disaster after disaster. Grain prices keep soaring. How much grain is in Linjiang City's granary? Enough to feed all townspeople. Over 100,000 people in Linjiang City. Poor harvest, recent years. The granary must have neglected grain storage. The county office's move is meant to panic us. Hold it down to lower grain prices. Still underestimated. Imperial Censor Gao from Chang'an.
That kid is quite cunning.
Linjiang grain prices can drop sharply unless we've finished selling off and taken our profits. Since they're opening the granary, whatever they release, we'll buy it all. I'd like to see.
We rise and fall together. Follow Master Lin's lead.
Your Excellency.
Among grain buyers, some unfamiliar faces. They're rushing to buy, making huge purchases, and stirring rumors about granary stock.
Disturbing.
Decide quickly.
Must be the four major merchants. Posing as commoners, hoarding grain like crazy. To maintain their monopoly. Linjiang City, grain prices can drop now.
I've had people watching. Merchants haven't moved yet, and prices haven't fallen.
Still, no drop.
What are we to do?
With the four merchants' strength, it won't take long before the granary is empty. If the people find out, we'll spark new unrest. Pass my order. Throw out these troublemakers and slow grain sales.
Yes.
Hold on.
I've changed my mind. They're wealthy and powerful.
Since we're clearing them out,
Then give it to them. I want to see how much they can take.
At this pace, sir, it won't take a day before the four need sweep up all the grain. Out-of-town merchants haven't cut prices. Local grain will be sky high. This can't be done.
Merchants are waiting. Opening the granaries. Just one step in the plan. From now on, seal the city gates and docks. Order troops outside the city to escort grain into the granaries. Make sure all citizens see an endless supply of grain entering Linjiang City. Follow the steps exactly. Within a day, Linjiang grain prices will drop. Control the granary grain to within 1 day's supply to push market prices even lower. That is a profit. Do as I say. Release the stock.
Yes.
See this token as if seeing His Majesty. From now on, seal the gates. No grain may leave the city or face execution.
I obey His Majesty. Bring the pass. Not a grain leaves the city. Yes.
His Majesty decrees great disaster in Guangyang Prefecture. Approves 100,000 cartloads of grain for relief. First batch sent to Linjiang City. Everyone gets a share. As much as you want.
Relief grain arrived.
It is His Majesty! Long live the Emperor!
What?
His Majesty mobilized 100,000 cartloads of grain for Guangyang Prefecture relief. The whole city saw the grain entering granary.
A bunch of fools!
That is not grain at all.
It is definitely sand. Trying to fool me with such tricks. All out, sweep clean.
Once the granary is empty,
Let's see how you handle it.
We will do our utmost.
Stand together.
Sir, someone buys grain in bulk. Must be the 4 great clans. Still hoarding.
They won. Then keep selling. Sell it all?
do as imperial censor orders.
Yes!
Lord Do, come with me.
Change clothes. Take a stroll.
The real show begins.
Grain price is about to crash.
The stampede is starting. The tide is turning.
The 4 great grain merchants. Mentis is trying to stop a chariot.
Let's go.
Come watch the show with me.
Imperial censor, this will ruin us. Our purchase price was 71, including transport costs. Our cost is a full 81 per Dao. Don't look at current price, rising to 250 yuan.
But official price only 105 yuan. We simply can't sell it!
Right. If we sell now at 1 Dao, we could still make a big profit of 25 yuan. Any slower,
We'll lose everything. Sell at 100. Dump all.
dump it. Don't miss out while passing by.
100 yuan per Dao.
You're being unethical. If he sells, I sell too. My cost even lower. What if Imperial Censor puts grain embargo? 10 days or half month.
Then we'll take a huge loss.
At 93, when I can still profit.
Fire sale at low prices. 93. 1 per Dao. Come.
In less than a quarter of an hour, Linjiang grain price crashed by over 170 yuan. 93 yuan per Dao at lowest. Your Excellency's tactics leave me in awe.
93 yuan, Lord. You underestimate stampede effect. Out-of-town grain merchants are merely first shot in lowering grain prices. The real crash has just begun.
You mean big grain dealers haven't dumped yet? But that is impossible. 4 major grain families, Qian, Zhao, have always coordinated. Solid as iron. They won't dump. Given the current situation, Your Excellency's efforts, enough to report back to Chang'an. I will now petition the Empress to commend you.
Solid as iron. Lord, you overestimate these 4 families. Remember one thing. True not only in Chang'an and Empire, even 100 or 1,000 years from now, it will still hold.
Please, go on.
Easy to share life, hard to share death. Easy to share wealth, hard to share hardship. Out-of-town merchants enter city. I opened the granaries. Merchants grew suspicious of each other.
Stampeding.
Linjiang grain price crashing.
No one withstands it.
Under profit, no friends. Your words are like a revelation. I bow in gratitude.
Young Master Gao's open stratagem. I admire it. One thing I don't understand. If out-of-town merchants don't panic and sell, then what?
That is human nature. 4 major grain families in Linjiang, most grain they hold, is last year's old crop. Their costs low enough, so they're not in hurry. But out-of-town grain merchants differ. Some of them are willing to risk everything for a big profit. Some sell grain high, willing to go dozens of miles to profit on the spread. Dozens of miles distance is a terrifying number. Linjiang City's fate is sealed. Sit back, wait for grain prices to crash.
Duke Dingguo's grandson is quite interested.
Master Diu, grain prices have finally dropped.
Master Diu, thanks to you, if grain prices didn't fall, my family would starve. Thank you.
Report! Elderly, something terrible happened. Grain prices in Linjiang already dropped to 90 coppers per Dao.
Impossible. We haven't sold ours yet and spent hundreds of thousands of taels buying stock. Grain prices in Linjiang City can't be that low. Just a few small grain merchants can't affect the big picture. If you dare talk nonsense again, I'll have you beaten to death.
Yes, sir. They're not following the rules, dumping large quantities. At this rate of decline, grain prices might drop to 90 coppers per Dao.
Bullshit! We 4 families dominate Linjiang. Where would so many outside grain merchants come from? Now I remember. This Gao Yang Kinsel is truly malicious. Elderly, what did you think? Tell me quick! I've been playing the game my whole life, and in the end, I got blindsided.
Elderly, stop being cryptic. What exactly does that censor Gao want?
Posting an official notice forbidding us to sell 150 coppers per Dao.
That little Gao Yang. Did he really mean to give us a huge fortune? If grain rises to 150 coppers a dough, beside benefiting us, think who else?
Gao Yang intends to raise grain price in Linjiang City to attract outside grain merchants to sell grain.
Linjiang City was 50 wen, all the way to 100 wen. But grain price throughout Guangyang Prefecture was more or less the same. Severely affected areas had grain prices around 100 wen a dao, hovering near 80 wen per dao.
But when Gao Yang got to Linjiang City, grain price rose to 150 wen per,
and it was possible
to climb another 50 wen per dao, or even 80 wen profit per doo, attracting outside grain merchants to swarm in. He waited till the right time, then ordered county granary to open and release grain, selling at 105 wen per dao, causing a sharp drop.
What a pity. We didn't realize this. Instead, at 105 per dao, we bought all old grain in county granary. That brat Gao Yang is truly vicious.
Report to
County office posted a notice saying the granary now has ample grain, and the imperial censor caring for people ordered Linjiang County granary to sell at 90 wen a deal. That is a full 15 wen lower per dao.
This! Huh? The imperial censor is trying to ruin us.
Not only that, I also saw county employees in plain clothes buying lots of grain at 93 wen per dao.
We bought at 105 wen and cleared out the county granary. The county office used our money to buy grain at 93 wen and then sell at 90 wen. Back and forth. He profited 7 wen per dao himself. Elder Lin! Come. Outside grain merchants can force prices down. In just a few short days, there won't be much grain. The county granary is all sand. As long as we stand united and hold the line. Once the grain price drops back to 100 wen, we can still profit big. But if we dump it now, then in Linjiang City, we're finished! Master Lin has a point. Such a crude scheme. In our eyes, it's full of holes. Linjiang's 4 great families move forward together. I'll give the order now. Not a single grain goes to market. Goodbye.
Linjiang's 4 great families are like brothers. We'd never do something that hurts others with no gain to us. Goodbye.
Master, I'll go give the orders now. The Lin family stocks won't lower a single wen. Bastard! Idiot!
Master Lin, you...
If I don't sell, what if they do? Then what awaits me is bankruptcy. Strike first, strike later, and you're done for. Don't sell openly. Sell quickly on the quiet. Pass the order. Sell at 90 wen per dao. Sell at 87 wen per dao. Get it sold. Hurry! Sell at 87 wen per dao. If this grain gets stuck in our hands, we'll take a huge loss. Go now! Yes! Back to the mansion. Whoever doesn't sell is a fool. Who knows how many outside grain merchants flooded into Linjiang City? We must sell as fast as possible.
Yes.
Master Lin, other families started selling too. Those little darlings. I knew they couldn't be trusted. Issue the order. Have all Lin rice shops lower prices accordingly. Even at a loss, you must sell. Go, quicker. Yes.
Report!
Your Excellency! Grain price in Linjiang City has dropped to 87 wen per dao. The grain price in Linjiang fell to 80 wen per dao.
Yeah.
Report!
Your Excellency, grain price in Linjiang City dropped to 75 wen per dao.
This tea is good.
When you return to Chang'an, I will prepare you this tea. I'll pay for it myself. Just a goodwill gesture.
Ah, that won't be needed. I dislike such vulgar things the most.
Just give me cash instead.
Censor Gao.
Senior official Shang Guan.
Look at you. Do you think I'm that kind of person?
I was just joking.
Officer Gao, there is one more thing. Why are the 4 great families dumping like this? If they weren't selling off, relying only on outside grain merchants, the price wouldn't have dropped so fast.
Now, let me tell you.
The 4 grain merchants united for profit and are destined to fall apart for profit. Since ancient times, human nature has been like this.
Compared to outside grain merchants,
They have much lower costs. They save on transport and labor costs. But that doesn't mean they won't panic. Once Linjiang City's grain price stabilizes, their grain won't sell. Next year, they'll face greater risks. If next year's harvest is good, new grain will suffice, let alone old grain. Grain below 30 yuan per due is also normal. They would rather cut their losses and leave, rather than gamble on losing everything next year. Once they understood that, their behavior made sense. Strike first, and you live. They die. Strike second, and they live. You die.
What if they joined forces and agreed not to sell?
Each would think,
If I don't, will they secretly sell?
if they secretly sell it all, won't I be finished? Under that psychological pressure, one of them will eventually cave. Linjiang City is just a tiny place, and they're all local powers. Can't hide it from the other three. So a stampede was inevitable. I just never expected they'd slash prices that hard. They're trying to kill each other.
Thank you for your guidance, sir.
All right, now we proceed with the plan. The grain prices across Linjiang will stabilize soon.
You mean renovating the government office and holding the Dragon Boat Festival?
Linjiang's crisis is not just about grain prices. What is the root cause?
Floods destroy the field. No harvest at all.
Yes, but not only that. In a year of disaster, the people have no source of income. That is the real reason prices skyrocketed. So yeah, once we solve the grain price problem, the first thing to address is the people's income. Only when they have a steady income can they survive this disaster. Otherwise, for the people, 50 yuan bears 250 yuan per due. Either way, they can't afford it.
I see.
Sir, you have a king's advisor's talent. If the Empress, regent, wins your council, it will surely bring prosperity to Daqian.
Ah, you flatter me, Magistrate Du. I was just going with the flow. Actually,
Just trying to protect myself.
Report! Latest news! The Qian, Zhao, Han, and Lin families have fallen out. The Chen family lowered grain to 71 per doll.
70 yuan per. That is compared to Qingzhou 82 yuan per doll. A full 10 yuan lower.
all right. Fine. The grain price in Linjiang City is set. Now, as for this, it is this official handwritten letter to the abbots who visit. After your office starts renovations, just have someone send it. Magistrate Du's abilities are evident to all in Linjiang City. I, this young master, am very confident in this credit. I've had enough to eat here. Staying any longer serves little purpose. However, Magistrate Du, you very much need this sincerity.
Your treatment of me, it leaves me utterly unable to repay you. Your treatment of me, it truly leaves me with no way to repay you.
Hosting large events under pretext of a 3-year tax exemption. This matter, per Chang'an regulations, requires His Majesty's approval. When I return this time, I will take care of it. Magistrate Du, you're put me at ease. But I must remind you, never, out of pity for the people, increase the wages you pay them. That would backfire.
Your words, I will remember every single one.
All right. Right. I'll leave the rest to you, Magistrate Dove.
Yes.
Let's go. Come back with me and pack your things.
Time to go home.
Okay.
Oh, and news travels slowly. In the next few days, grain merchants from elsewhere will arrive at Linjiang's dock.
Eliminate every one of them.
Force them to cut their losses. But the grain price cannot keep falling. Otherwise, those people will think it can go lower. There must be ups and downs. As for controlling it, I have written everything down on the county office desk. Just follow it, Magistrate Du.
I humbly thank Master Gao.
This is some local tea from Linjiang City.
Hope Master Gao accepts it
as a token of gratitude.
Magistrate Du is thoughtful.
I'm off.
Farewell, Magistrate. That was your entire 3 years' salary. And the magistrate Shang is nearby too. If His Majesty finds out.
What? 3 years' salary? This is Linjiang's local tea. I have lived my life upright, never oppressed the people, nor asked you for any favor, just to express my gratitude. Even if the Empress knows. So what? I twice impeached you. Each time you lowered grain prices, you rushed back to Chang'an. If I don't show my thanks, would I even be human?
Let's go back to the mansion. I'll submit a third memorial to the Empress.
Q.
This secret letter
must be delivered at the fastest to Chang'an, directly into His Majesty Master Gao. This Linjiang tea is only 101 per tael. It is not valuable. Why are you so Magistrate Shang?
You don't understand. It is the thought that counts. Master.
No, let me see. No!
The carriage is unstable. The mountain road is bumpy. On a bumpy mountain road. Please show some restraint. Please control yourself.
Accidentally kissed you.
Or touched you somewhere.
Then this young master will have to scream.
You'll scream. I understand what you said. Just now was deliberately stirring up Lord Duke's guilt. Just a few clothes could have left easily. You dragged it out half an hour. You clearly left time for Lord Du to get money. I'm afraid this isn't tea either. Is it, Gao Yang?
You're hurting yourself.
This is a public collaboration.
Lord Shangguan. If that is what you think, I can't help it. Whatever you say.
The eldest Miss Song is way too beautiful. Engaged to Duke Dingguo's eldest son Gao Yang. What a steal for him! That news is ancient. The Song family already went to Duke Dingguo's mansion and called off the...
It is all over Chang'an. You didn't know. I've been out of Chang'an.
How would I know such big news?
This eldest, Miss Song.
Waiting there for who?
Qing, on my father's orders, I'm here to welcome you.
It is Master Kuai. I hear Zhuang Yuanqiu went to Qingshui City, crushed Liang family with lightning. In just a few days, he made Liang family in Qingshui drop from 100 wen per dao to 82 wen per dao.
Miss Song is here to greet him. Seems like Song and Ko families aim to marry.
Miss Song came to welcome me. It is truly my greatest honor.
Father is at the mansion with the welcome banquet for Master Kuai. Uncle Kuai is also there, specially to welcome you.
Once I pay respects to Her Majesty, I'll head right over. Miss Song, please.
3.
Zhuang Yuanku has returned to Chang'an at tomorrow's court. Even if you are Gao Tianlong, you can't stop state affairs. I will certainly impeach you. This Song family has no regard for Dingguo Duke Mansion at all. They made Song Qingqing welcome Kui Xinghe in public. That is too much.
Kui Xinghe is a young talent. His Majesty is short of trusted aides. The Song family is betting on Kui Xinghe. That is understandable. A woman like that, not marrying into Dingguo Duke Mansion, is actually a blessing.
That Kui Xinghe has returned to Chang'an early. This is enough to prove the situation in Qingshui City is settled. Even at best, it is 82 wen per dao. Tomorrow at the Tai Chi Hall, it won't be peaceful. Before this wretch left, I specifically urged him, better do nothing than do something wrong. Otherwise, how could this disaster have happened today?
Relieved. The stupidest brat, even a fool, would never do something so absurd. Younger tries an unconventional move. The entire court knows this. They just don't believe it.
I don't believe it either, but I appreciate the thought. Otherwise, how could he beat the bookish #1 scholar of Chloe family? Our Dingo Duke Mansion would rather die standing than live kneeling. Younger is no ordinary man. The game hasn't even begun.
Could I have misjudged him? In just a few days, Kuishinka dropped grain price in Qingshui City to 81 per due. Gao Yang has truly disappointed me. Oh well, all talk and no action cannot handle great responsibility.
Report! Lord Shangguan sent a letter by Warhorse to be opened only by His Majesty. Not only that, Lord Yu dispatched a fast horse with a memorial. Specifically, this memorial must be opened only by His Majesty. Make another copy for the...
Submit it. Door.
Lord Shong sent a letter. Du Jiang quickly sent a memorial, and all require me to open personally. Could it be public anger in Linjiang City can be suppressed? Has a major riot broken out?
I was indeed not wrong about him.
Am I seeing this? Your Majesty smiled. I've served you so long. First time I've seen Your Majesty show such a breathtaking smile.
Censors at Censorate have been disgusting me all this time. Tomorrow, I will finally vent. This memorial doesn't need a copy. All of you, leave. Within a single day, plummeted 151, even dropping to 50 yen per unit. What a grandson of Duke Dinghua. I still underestimated you.
After all this fuss, finally came back. This time, this young master will enjoy thoroughly.
What do you mean by fuss? To be able until death. This is the highest honor.
Lord Shang is right. Lord Shang, as long as you're happy.
Lord Gao, Lord Shang, His Majesty has a decree. Today's court, His Majesty summons you.
Boy, today your father lost face.
After today, the Kui clan will be proud of me, Kui Xinke. Family tree should open a new page for me. As for that, Gao Yang, a mere playboy, can compete with my top scholar talent.
Ridiculous.
His Majesty arrives!
$10,000 years! 10,000 years!
All ministers, rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty!
Today, I will reward according to merit.
Your Majesty! Top scholar Kui with thunderous methods. In just 7 days, lowering grain price in Qingshui City to 80 cents per dao. He's truly a king's advisor. I beg Your Majesty to give him an important post. Your Majesty seeks talents across the land to start a 10,000-year legacy for Chang'an. You didn't hesitate to use Qingshui and Linjiang cities as a contest. Now the winner is clear. Please, Your Majesty, reward the deserving and punish the guilty. Meanwhile, this ledger colluded with officials and merchants to harm the people, raising grain price to 200 cents per dao. He should be punished. Now the comparison is clear. I ask Your Majesty to punish strictly.
I second the motion.
Your Majesty, we started the contest with the people of one city. Now, in Linjiang City, 100,000 people are living in misery. He is a tyrant and will be condemned in history.
From what Elder Zhou said, Censor Gao seems some kind of unforgivable villain.
Minister Zhou, are you finished?
I have said all I wanted to say. If Linjiang City remains uncontrolled and grain prices keep soaring, once riots break out and sweep the land, Your Majesty will be the culprit of the realm.
Your Majesty, I heard grain prices surged in Linjiang City. It deeply grieves me. As the subject of Chang'an, I came to share your burden. Although The four major grain are extremely troublesome. I have full confidence in method. Young Master Koi, no matter how formidable the Duke's grandson is.
He is just a playboy. Scholar Koi, your talent is great. Scholar Koi cares for the world.
Truly a role model for us all.
Yes, Your Majesty. If we continue,
Let that villain Gao Yang do as he please. Linjiang City will The people will starve to death. It will also tarnish your Majesty's reputation. Scholar Koi's achievements are clear to all of us.
in just a few days, they drove the grain price in Qingshui City down to the lowest. Compared to this Gao Yang, it is immeasurably better.
You flatter me, my lords. Your Majesty, grain price in Qingshui City. I merely used a small trick. The urgent matter now is Linjiang City. If we don't intervene in Linjiang City, it could cause unrest. As old man Zhou said, this would affect your Majesty's reputation. Let me go. I wish to go to Linjiang City to resolve the current crisis. If I can solve the grain crisis in both cities, your Majesty will promote me. As for you, Gao Yang, impeached by many, you won't escape death.
You unfilial son, don't you slack off on me. Let me tell you, this is the imperial court. Offend his majesty, and you'll lose your head.
Father.
Just watch. Watch how I bring you honor.
They say grain prices in Linjiang skyrocketed. But how is it I hear? The grain price in Linjiang City has plummeted to 70 coppers per due.
Magistrate, you!
And you are. Young General, what brings you back?
Where is Gao Yang? Where did that bastard go?
Looking for Imperial Censor General Gao Yang. He left a few days ago. Yes.
What business do you have with General Gao?
I heard the grain price in Linjiang rose instead of falling, reaching 200 coppers per day. Is that true?
It is true, but...
Never mind! I'll kill that general!
Hey, my lord! My lord!
What?
Grain price in Linjiang City
Dropped to 70 coppers!
The grain price in Linjiang City is 71 per dou.
That is impossible! 70 wen per due.
Just 2 days ago, there was news. Didn't it already break through?
250 wen per due!
This is Liu Jiang from Linjiang Magistrate. He sent an urgent memorial overnight. It clearly states, 2 days ago, grain price in Linjiang dropped to 70 wen per due and is still falling. Gao Yang, Duke, Dingguo's grandson, ordered an official notice requiring price not below 150 wen per dou. It uses merchants' greed to trick outside, rushing to Linjiang. As for other tactics, it is all in there. Read it yourselves! A pillar of the state, because of your narrow-mindedness, recklessly impeached. This truly pains me.
This. Raising grain prices to attract outside merchants. Then, after they enter the city, releasing grain from granaries to crash the price. The outside merchants, due to costs and losses, all start dumping grain, forcing local merchants to sell. Such a scheme exists in the world!
Young, truly hiding his talent. A fledgling eagle should spread its wings and soar. Strike the sky!
Yet he ordered the county office rebuilt, and a large competition. In such a famine year, to act this way. What if not preying on the people?
Minister Kuai, this question, you're not the only one curious. I am curious too. Gao Yang, Magistrate Liu said in his memorial, you want to rebuild the government office and hold a huge dragon boat race. The winner gets a 3-year tax exemption. Is this true or false?
Your Majesty, I report. This was my idea.
May Your Majesty approve.
In years of great famine, exploiting the people.
Censor Gao.
Do you know you've stirred public outrage? How many impeach you?
Gao Yang, in times of famine, common folk struggle to eat. Exploiting them like this. That is not appropriate.
Censor Gao, preying on the people. I ask you, Censor Gao, give the realm a reason to trust you.
I ask General Wang and top scholar Kui, and indeed the entire court, all of you who impeach me, one question.
Grain prices in Linjiang dropped to 70 coppers per dao. Outside merchants flood in. Local merchants dump their stock. It may even fall further. But even if it drops to 50 coppers per dao, can common folk truly afford it? How much relief grain the court has? Simply opening the granaries only delays refugees' death. People can't find work, can't earn money. That is the root cause. Moreover, with mere relief, many commoners would just wait for the relief grain. National granaries don't have enough. The real approach is work for relief, giving people jobs, letting them earn money. That is the best strategy.
Work for relief.
During natural disasters, even just providing one meal without silver, refugees will be grateful. If government offices and wealthy merchants work together, if Linjiang's grain prices stabilize, the refugees can survive. That is work for relief.
A perfectly good work for relief plan.
Even if it is work for relief, paying the people 10 coppers a day, isn't that too harsh?
General Wang, you don't know people's livelihoods.
Knowing when to stay silent is better than embarrassing yourself. You whelp, Gao Yang! You insult me! Looking for trouble! Stop!
I'm of Dingwa Duke's household. How dare you fight at court? I am here. You have no right to speak. Yang Er, go ahead and say it. You haven't been in Chang'an for dozens of days, so you don't know court gossip. Today, you can speak it all out. Give me, Chang'an, upright ministers who impeached you. Listen, well.
Your grandson understands. Old General Wang, ordering disaster victims to renovate government. Of course, pay them 31 daily, or even 50 yuan in wages. But have you, General Wang, ever considered that high wages will make the local gentry follow suit? Only let the gentry see that disaster victims, to survive, are willing to work very cheaply. Will they hire them? Only if the government plays the villain, making victims complain. The local temple. And gain good reputation. For the gentry, first, they gain good reputation. Second, compared to peaceful times, they get half the wages. If government wages are fair, the gentry have no profit or reputation. Why would they bother to join this mess?
Gao Yang, you went to the temple not just to worship Buddha, right? Gao Yang, you went to the temple not just to worship Buddha, right?
Your Majesty is wise. Before I left, I wrote a letter informing temple too old and needs renovations soon. Better to use disaster year and hurry temple renovation. Otherwise, worker wages may be much higher later. Then they play the card of Buddha's mercy under the banner of saving the world and people. The temple was already old. Renovating it now not only saves money and use Buddha's mercy to win hearts. They simply no reason to refuse. Thus, rich gentry and temples not only got profits, but also earned fame. Local people made money. Each side got what they needed, plus stable grain supplies, so the people could survive.
Why did you want a dragon boat race?
Chang'an's taxes are high. If the winner gets 3-year tax exemption, local and outside wealthy gentry will be tempted. Under a large event, people love excitement. At that time, not just local people, even those near Linjiang, will flock in. With so many people, boost consumption. Whether food vendors or inns, their business will boom. That is inevitable. Just extend the race schedule and set up many stalls. 3 tactics together, and this disaster period will pass.
On such a day, do you know, blame from the people.
Just mere blame, yet saves thousands. What does it matter? Dingguo Duke tradition always this.
True playboy. I admire you.
Wuchao. Censor Gao, great talent.
I truly admire you.
Without your involvement, tearing down the imperial edict, how could I serve His Majesty and the people? I should thank you.
Censor Gao, you are talented. Censor Gao is truly a role model for us.
I wronged Censor Gao, leading me to talk nonsense
Beg punishment, your majesty. The old man has a stiff backbone. Upright. The entire court knows. Now, facing Gao Yang. He willingly bows, begs Empress's punishment.
This is simply incredible.
Of course, I will punish. Ministers well read. Chang'an's pillars, yet not one can see through this disaster relief plan. Instead, submitted impeachments. 3 dynasty veteran Lord Zhou, General Wang Zhong, Minister of Personnel Song Li, fined 2 months' salary. As a warning to others. Gao Yang, merit in disaster and grain prices. What reward?
Head the revenue and serve the nation.
The Ministry of Revenue. With such performance, you actually refuse my drafter. Govern the realm. Think of revenue.
This scoundrel. Instead of being drafter, why revenue?
Gao Yang, Duke Ding's grandson, merit in Linjiang grain prices. Vice Director of Revenue. Retain censor title. Kui Xinhei of Kui, merit in Qingshui grain. Promoted to drafter.
Revenue Vice Director in Chang'an. 6th rank official. Not insignificant.
Gao Yang, thanks, Majesty.
Gao Yang, you are truly audacious.
Your subject, Kui Xinghe. Thanks, Your Majesty.
Dismissed.
Gao Yang, stay.
I, Kui Xinghe, will prove
Not inferior to you.
the drafter.
Why not?
I know you are skilled in commerce, but a minor path. Not the Empress's side. This move is a bit foolish.
Grandfather, father, you misunderstand. Entering revenue is purely because father, revenue vice minister. The minister is old and seriously ill.
Connections. His work.
So I entered the Ministry of Revenue. In revenue, walk all over everyone. Revenue is right.
Besides,
Drafter represents dignity. He must not act recklessly. I, your son, have always been rather wild. I like to frequent refined places for no reason. Listen to some tunes. Once is fine, but going often. Censorate impeaches. Father and grandfather have been through it all. You understand.
Chang'an Pleasure House. Give up, drafter.
Unveil yourself. No, escape today. Stop.
What is the point of chasing?
Waste effort.
Beat him at home.
Father.
Let's go.
Sigh.
Honor greets Your Majesty.
Tell me all about Linjiang City. Every single detail. I want to know it all.
Seal off Linjiang City's grain market. Ban outside grain merchants. I'll open granaries and distribute grain.
These merchants will grow suspicious. Their trampling drives prices down.
No one can stop it. Wait and watch the show. Within 7, if Linjiang City's grain price is not, all consequences shall be borne by me alone.
Orchestrating from 1,000 miles away. From the moment I arrived in Linjiang City, I had already planned every next step. This Gao Yang is quite a talent.
Winner.
What do you think of Gao Yang?
Though he has extraordinary talent for governing, he's both righteous and unorthodox, and very bold.
Oh?
Having been by his side,
He actually hinted Minister Du should send gifts. And I strongly suspect he deliberately set Minister Du up. What a pity.
Minister Du is so incorruptible. Mind only on studying the classics. He probably still has no idea.
Those with great talent, I fear not their greed, nor their lust, but I fear them having no weaknesses. Weaknesses make them easier to control, and thus useful to me.
This Gao Yang is bold, and it goes beyond that. He even tried to look at my leg.
Gao Yang is indeed bold, but not just with you. Since my ascension, the only person who dared to openly look at my leg in court is him alone.
What? He dared to openly look at Your Majesty's leg. Is he out of his mind?
Your Majesty should order.
His eyes gouged out immediately.
No matter which man wouldn't want to conquer an empress, but who truly can.
Welcome the young master home.
You unfilial. What are you waiting for? This is itself your own glory. Later tonight, I'll deal with you.
Everyone, disperse. Showing off in a mere Linjiang City. Like you passed the imperial exam. What will people think? This is disgraceful. Scatter, scatter.
Yes.
Yang, I have words for you. You may go.
Yes, father.
Sit down. I heard you have 3 strategies. Deal with men yourself and the world. One who deals with himself is a poisonous strategist. True to being a self-strategist. Cautious indeed.
Grandfather flatters me.
Grandfather, keeping me here must have deeper meaning.
Why hide your talent?
The Duke's mansion attracts too much attention. Grandfather's prestige is unmatched. If I were stubborn, it will reassure some people.
Conversely,
It would make the late Emperor suspicious.
Grandson, this disguise is too convincing. Just like a real playboy. I almost wanted to clean house myself.
All right. Actually, I originally planned to be a playboy for life, living it up, drinking and having fun, listening to tunes in brothels. But then the late emperor died mysteriously, and the new emperor took many in the court have their eyes on our Dingo Duke man covetously. I had no choice but to step up.
That reasoning is somewhat convincing. Everyone you know has their own secrets. I want to ask you, what exactly happened that day?
Grandfather, you mean... Grandfather, you mean...
Stop playing dumb. I had my people investigate. That day, at Rouge Pavilion, drinking and having fun, you suddenly walked out, publicly tore down the Empress's talent-seeking edict. There is something fishy behind this.
Imperial?
The imperial?
you took it down.
Emperor?
Took it down.
That day, Prince Rong's son, Wu Cheng, invited me for drinking and fun. During that, with one taunt, in my impulsiveness, I tore down His Majesty's talent-seeking edict.
Prince Rong. Really just one taunt?
Nothing escapes you. He used the Song family's daughter, Song Qingqing, to deliberately provoke. Then I accidentally fell for it.
Was it an accident, or was it willingly?
This simply Is it also set in stone?
Do you know? This Miss Song publicly broke off the engagement with the Dingguo Duke's mansion. Just yesterday, she even personally went to the city to welcome Kui Xingha back to Chang'an.
Broke off the engagement for profit. Naturally, she'll approach Brother Kui for profit too.
That is normal.
If nothing unexpected happens, she'll come back looking for me in a few days.
So what do you want to do?
Marry her. How about making her the lady of the Dingguo Duke's mansion?
Look what this is.
2 ordinary sticks.
Though these sticks are ordinary, they can break your 3 legs. 3 legs only need 3 strikes.
Hey! Grandfather, please don't be... I was just joking. I absolutely will not. Any further involvement with her. On the contrary, I will make her regret breaking off engagement with our Dingguo Duke mansion.
That is more like listening to songs in brothels or partying every day. But this song woman's off limits. That being said, Prince Rong, regent minister, wields power over the court. Wu Cheng dares to scheme openly. What do you plan to do?
Take revenge, of course. Without Prince Rong's approval, Wu Cheng wouldn't dare
To scheme against me like this.
behind the court officials who impeached. Prince Rong might also be involved. In simple terms, someone doesn't want the Dingguo Duke mansion to hold overwhelming power. If I had not gained the female emperor's attention, I would have become Prince Rong's sharp sword aimed at grandfather.
What do you want to do? Just go ahead boldly. Always remember, the Dingguo Duke mansion backs you. I won't say more about the limits. You handle it yourself. Chang'an will ultimately be the court of you young people.
I have a plan in mind. This plan needs time to set up. When the time comes,
Prince Rong is not only the late emperor's brother, but also one of the 3 regent ministers in court and military. He has many former students, and besides that, he has a golden immunity token bestowed by the late emperor sparing his life. Are you sure you can have Prince Rong's family executed?
grandfather, you don't know this. The immunity token's biggest function
Is that it does not grant death immunity.
Grandfather, rest assured, your grandson has a plan.
Done.
I'll just wait and see your methods. If you can eliminate Prince Rong without bloodshed, our Dingguo Duke mansion will thrive for another 100 years. Even if I die, I can smile in the afterlife.
Let's go!
Gao Yang, I will kill you!
Eldest young master, your room has been prepared. You can rest now.
This outfit doesn't look good on you. In a few days, I'll take you to get a new dress.
Eldest young master, a dress costs quite a bit of money.
That is nothing. I have plenty of money now. Go bring me the Linjiang specialty tea. Oh, the master took the tea.
You brat, you have...
Knowing to bring me. Linjiang specialties. This tea, though cheap, is generous in quantity. I'll credit you. When did I ever say?
That tea was tea for you, father. You little rascal.
What is to hide? Nothing to hide. You had Lord Shangguan personally send someone to tell me. You specially brought me this tea, specially to honor me. I hide filial piety, and even had Lord Shangguan personally inform me. I'll help myself.
上官婉儿 My money! Father, I originally wanted to give you a surprise. I didn't expect Lord Shangguan would tell you in advance. Father, this tea is truly... Father, remember to savor it alone.
Filial piety is filial piety, but one thing at a time. Bend over.
Father, what are you going to do?
You little brat. Have you forgotten what I said to you? You left a good position as a secretariat drafter and instead gave to the Ministry of Revenue to freeload and wait for death. For that alone, you deserve a beating.
So, Father came specially, not to thank me for my filial piety, but to whip me.
These two don't seem contradictory, do they? Gulo, go get the family discipline rod. In Linjiang City, knowing full well the means, you took an unconventional path. You little brat, why didn't you send someone back to Chang'an to inform me? Do you know the entire Dingguo convention, from top to bottom, in these 10 days, for you, has borne how much pressure? Moreover, you brat, clearly have great talent for governing the world, but insist on hiding your abilities, deliberately act like a playboy to infuriate me. For that alone, don't you deserve a beating?
Oh, Father! No, Father! It is all my fault. Blame my timid nature. Each time I want glory to the Gao family name, I am afraid of damaging the Dingguo Duke Mansion's name. I am afraid of suffering your severe beating, Father. Zhongshu Sharon is the Empress's close official. If I can become Zhongshu Sharon, I'll be Father's pride. Your pride, Lord, bring honor to you, Father. And let me show up outside.
When I wanted to beat this brat, he'd jump up and down, even climb trees and walls to escape. Not like today, so satisfying. Something is off. Very off.
I'm afraid of being Zhongshu Sharon. Once I make a mistake, I'll again suffer from Father. Your beating. Most importantly, I'll be punished by the Empress. This will damage the Duke Dingguo Mansion's name. That is why I voluntarily give Zhongshu Sharon to Kui Xinghe. If this matter displeases you, Father, then go ahead and beat me. Put me to death. I don't want to live anymore.
Argue. What is there to argue about? Father.
Father! He wants to beat me to death!
It is me!
Whatever, younger, we all saw it. Staying in the Ministry of Revenue isn't bad. Besides, this old man thinks, even if the court's urgent, the Emperor will see younger. Young are still young.
If you cripple him, I won't forgive.
Yes, Father.
This son of yours, today, for the sake of grandfather's face, I'll spare you for now. You done?
Your Majesty, why sir? I have recently ascended the throne, but the realm's not at peace. The feudal princes are restless, but if I weaken them, it'll cause internal turmoil. What angers me more? Prince Rong, as the chief regent minister, quarreled with me days ago. Then claimed illness, skipped court. In his eyes, no trace of me as emperor.
Your Majesty, man can achieve anything. I believe this great weapon will be reborn in your hands.
Report!
Your Majesty, Guangdong Governor Liu sends urgent dispatch. Guangdong suffered severe drought for months. A locust plague has... Millions suffer from locusts.
What? Why locust plague in Guangzhou?
Your Majesty, Governor Liu Wu reports Guangdong has suffered drought for months. Locust eggs mass hatched 2 days ago. There are already a few locusts. If left unchecked, massive locust plague's inevitable. That'll turn 1,000 miles barren, with corpses strewn across the field. Hence this urgent dispatch. I beg your Majesty to decide on action soon.
Send word. Summon all rank 3 and up to the imperial. I give them only 1 quarter. If they fail to arrive in time, they will bear the consequences. Yes, your Majesty.
Wait!
Summon the grandson of the Duke of Dingguo.
Gao Yang, revenueman, who's sitting as well.
Young master, what are we doing?
Waiting for someone.
Here they come.
Hall!
It seems this is...
Wu Chang, Him.
Have you memorized this man?
Yes, your orders, young master.
Tale for the next few days.
Wuchang, Prince. Wherever he goes, you follow. That much shouldn't be a problem, right? Relax, young master.
When it comes to tailing and killing, I'm above average. Ha!
Aren't you going to?
What I plan to do? As a servant.
Just do it. As for the rest, it is none of my concern.
Oh, by the way, do you have any knockout drug? Or a hypnotic? Or something like a sleeping coat?
Young master, this is the Dingwall, Duke's mansion. No such sleazy tricks. Which girl caught your eye? Drug her and take her away. Or force yourself on her.
Hey, you!
Do I look vicious?
Big brother, you don't know. That day at court, your plot came out. The people of Chang'an now fear you like a tiger. Your Linjiang city tricks, hive merchants, terrified at the mere mention.
No wonder people stare at me with such weird eyes. Forget it. Make sure you don't lose it. If anything happens, report to me immediately.
Rest assured, young master.
Waiter, check please.
Sir, your total is 103 yuan.
Desk, I usually just scan with my phone. I don't carry cash out. Hey, Zhala, settle the bill.
Young master, I've no money either.
Hey, Miss Song.
Master Gao, is something the matter?
You see, I told you I know Miss Song. Waiter didn't believe me. The Song family are high court officials.
How could they lack this silver?
Huh?
Miss Song, this gentleman spent 103 yuan. Would you like to pay now or later?
What?
Father.
What happened at court?
Father, that Gao Yang hid his true skill. Now, not only did His Majesty not punish him, but he is being greatly valued.
I saw this coming long ago. Ever since that kid, Gao Yang in court, answered His Majesty's questions, I felt this guy wasn't simple.
Then, Father, what is your decision?
Since ancient times, locust plagues can't be solved. Such a big event just after the Empress ascends, with a little maneuvering.
Take a look! Gao Yang! You really made me look hard. Do you know how long I've looked for you, or how many people I sent?
What is wrong with Chang'an?
A massive locust plague in Guangzhou. His Majesty ordered officials about the third and you to discuss countermeasures. Hurry and come with me to the palace.
My ministers have pondered long. What insights or solutions?
Well,
Sai.
All my loyal ministers are here. Is there really no one with a solution?
Your Majesty, locust plagues have been hard to prevent since ancient times. This is heaven's punishment. Truly unavoidable. In this old minister's view, our dynasty can only stockpile supplies and send them to Guangzhou first. Prepare for the worst.
Heaven's punishment. Are you implying that after I ascended, heaven won't tolerate a woman as emperor, and so send this punishment as retribution for me?
I dare not say that!
Tens of thousands in Guangzhou, once the locust plague ravages, will be left destitute. If any of you have a good plan, please speak up. I will reward you handsomely.
Your Majesty, since ancient times locusts bring rebellion, so this old minister believes. Besides mobilizing food supplies, you should also mobilize nearby troops. Make early preparation to prevent rioting victims and suppress them in time.
Absolutely not!
Your Majesty, I report. The plague hasn't erupted on a large scale yet. If we send troops into Guangzhou, it might backfire. Besides, once the army is mobilized, the required provisions and pay will be astronomical. Rather than that, better to focus on disaster relief.
Minister Gao is right. It is not yet at the point of military suppression.
You say my method won't work?
May I ask, Lord Gao, what brilliant idea do you have? This official, no other solution yet.
Since that is the...
Why do you oppose my opinion? But only army suppression is a foolish move. Lord Gao!
Enough! I summoned you for solutions, not for you to quarrel. Minister Ku, any good strategy?
Your Majesty, this insect plague, since ancient times, has never been stopped. Not to mention, as Liu Zhongchang said, these locusts appeared 2 days ago, and eggs are everywhere now. Once they burrow deep into the soil, they're hard to eradicate, I feel. For now, the court can only prep for relief.
Scholar Kui is absolutely right. Natural disaster. Human effort alone cannot stop it. We need prompt relief.
Every locust plague is hell on earth. Can only starve to death. Even swapping children to eat. With so many victims, court relief alone. How can they survive?
You brat, Gao Yang. How did you get here? At such a court assembly,
A 6th-rank official.
is not qualified.
I specially summoned Gao Yang. Gao Yang, 关中照. Locust eggs are rampant. I fear locust plague. Do you have a good plan?
Your Majesty, this kid
Hasn't seen the locust plague.
how could he possibly have a solution? If he does have a solution, this general will lick clean all the trains in Chang'an.
Oh?
Oh, General Wang.
A man's word is worth more than gold. It is a deal.
Your servant has a plan.
That could wipe out all locusts in Guangzhou.
Unfilial son, stop nonsense.
Locust plague in Guangzhou affects thousands. How can we allow your foolishness?
Step back, I told you.
Gao Yang, speak your mind boldly. Don't worry about consequences. I and my ministers will consider it.
Your Majesty, you heard General Wang's words. I humbly ask you to bear witness.
This kid couldn't have a way to kill locusts, could he?
I heard you. Rest assured. The most important thing now is locust plague in Guangzhou.
Since that is the case, I will offer a few humble opinions. But before that, I have a question to ask. Locust plague in Guangzhou, has it already erupted? Or have there appeared lots of eggs not yet erupted?
For now, only eggs not yet erupted. But make Minister Liu Wu of Guangzhou submit a memorial to and propose countermeasures. I think the locust population must be terrifying.
Lord Iron, many locusts appear. Will trigger a plague. Moreover, the locust larva burrowed deep, hard to eradicate. What is the difference between these two?
The difference is huge. If flying locusts blot out the sun, then there's no way to deal with it. Only disaster relief takes priority. If it is only a large number of eggs, not yet erupted, then there is much that can be done. I have 3 strategies. All 3 together can greatly delay the locust plague in Guangzhou.
Quickly tell us.
This first strategy. The first strategy.
Capture.
The court issues an edict. People go to catch locusts in the fields. Trade them for grain at a ratio. Once this strategy's out, the people will act.
I thought Lord Gao would have something brilliant. But it turns out to be such a laughable plan.
Oh, what is so laughable about it?
You ignorant child, never seen the locust swarm, blotting out the sun. In just a few hours. A place stripped bare, not to mention locusts in the fields, are already hard to catch.
The ratio is too low.
People won't bother. Otherwise, the grain they get won't cover catching costs. The ratio is too high. Court would spend much grain to catch these locusts.
What damn use is it? Your Majesty, my son Gao Yang never seen a locust plague. So now he came up with this laughable policy. I beg your Majesty's forgiveness. After I return home, I'll discipline him.
Fine. Locust plague's always hard to control. Anyone proposing a plan should be encouraged, not punished. Gao Yang, your plan is indeed flawed. Court trades grain for locusts. If ratio's too high, it puts huge strain on the grain reserves. Besides, these locusts are completely useless.
Your Majesty, who says locusts are useless?
Huh?
My first strategy must be combined with the second to work wonders.
This mouth of yours
is tougher than my old spear.
Gao Yang, what is your second strategy?
My second strategy is eating them. Collect these locusts together, sundry, and roast them. They taste like flying shrimp. Can be used as food. This gives the people a good exchange rate.
People will catch locusts.
Process and sell the caught locusts. The money offsets expenses.
Why not?
Eat locusts. Never heard of that in history. Locusts being edible.
Your Majesty, this plan harms the nation and people. Absolutely unacceptable.
Why?
Though I've never seen locusts, I have read extensively and know every major disaster in history came with locusts blotting shop wherever they went. The people lost every grain. Therefore, some starving people, in desperation, did eat locusts. But small amounts are fine. Once too many are eaten, diarrhea will occur. So, this proves locusts are poisonous
and not to be eaten. Top Scholar Kai is absolutely right. When I served as prefect in Qingzhou, a massive locust plague broke out. I saw with my own eyes. People who ate locusts, though not fatally, all developed symptoms of varying severity. This method harms the people. Your Majesty, this Gao Yang keeps offering bad ideas. He should be thrown out. If we follow his plan, disastrous consequences.
Minister Zhou, are you certain?
Every word I speak is true. I stake my head on it.
Your Majesty,
This locust plague is heaven's punishment. I am not making this up. No snow in winter. No rain in spring. Drought in summer. Easily triggers locust plagues.
Minister Gao, your method sounds good, but locusts are poisonous.
It simply won't work. Get out!
Get out now! Gao Yang, I will kill you!
Minister Gao, I admit you are brilliant, but this method today is simply unworkable. Let me ask you, in all of history, has any locust plague ended with people eating them?
Minister Kui, you are right.
But also not entirely.
Earlier I confirmed the Guanzhong locust plague is already rampant. Most are still eggs. And this point is crucial.
Lord Gao, what do you mean?
When I was young, in the mountains, I met an old man with a mortal air. He left me a book. That book had records about locust plagues. Before locusts swarm, they are entirely green, or mostly green. At this stage, their meat is tender, rich in protein and amino acids. After frying them with my special seasoning, the taste is just like delicious fried shrimp.
What are protein and amino acids?
What are those?
It basically means they are nutritious. Locusts are pests, linked to nutrition. Looking like locusts. Even if nutritious,
I still won't eat them.
once locusts gather in swarms, blanketing the sky, they turn grayish, black, and yellow. Then they become irritable and produce toxins. If people consume too many, it will harm their health. What Lord Kui and Old Master Zhou, meaning locusts being poisonous, refers to these swarming locusts. But right now, the plague hasn't broken out yet. We can fully encourage the people to catch these locusts, turn them into food, making locusts a delicacy. Why not?
Ridiculous! Absolutely ridiculous! If locusts are green, how could that be possible? Your Majesty, this grandson of the Duke of Dingwa is talking nonsense, spraying lies. Please punish him severely!
Lord Kuei-Qing, locusts can have two forms.
Locusts are divided into green and grayish-black types, and this locust plague, just as Gao Yang said, caused by gray-black locusts. But the green and gray-black locusts, just differences between solitary and gregarious phases. Whether they are poisonous remains unknown. Your servant finds this matter far too absurd. No credibility at all.
For the world's people, your servant and the deputy director of the medical ministry, willing to serve the nation. All locusts your majesty captured can be given. Your servant will test them by eating. All the green locusts can be sold to me. I will find a way. That, too, would be serving the nation. These non-poisonous locusts, in later times, sold for just a few coins a skewer. Priced no less than beef or mutton. Tasty and cheap.
Lord Gao, do you realize what you are saying? Concerns millions of people in Guangzhong. If something goes wrong, not to mention you, even the entire Duke Dingwa mention cannot bear it. Choose your words carefully.
When did your son go to the mountains?
And when did he
Meet an old man who gave him a book, and that your son can read.
Your servants Duke Dingwa mention, willing to use mention and land deeds as collateral. Buy some locusts at low prices. Relieves treasury pressure. Your servant is also willing to test them by eating, to personally verify my son's word.
Gao, dear man, are you sure?
In reply to your majesty, yes, I am sure. My son, Gao Yang, finally succeeded late in life. As his father, I should fully support him. If these locusts are truly poisonous, then this silver will also count as serving the nation.
Your Majesty would not lose either.
I think your Majesty would not want to watch helplessly as my Duke Dingguo mansion starves to death.
I would not let my ministers bear the full burden alone. Then let's go with Gao Yang's plan. Some things only show results when done. As for any losses, I will handle them.
Lord Gao, even if this ancient text is true, it only applies to a few non-toxic locusts. By your claim, this locust plague involves gray-black toxic locusts. So how do we handle it?
I have a third strategy. Biological control. Natural enemies counter each other.
Biological control.
Master Gao, what do you mean by this?
This method has never been heard.
All things in the world give rise to and overcome each other. Whether it is locusts or other creatures, it is the same. For example, rats fear cats, rabbits fear snakes, insects fear frogs. Wherever a certain animal runs rampant, it must have too few natural enemies. Locusts may be strange, but they can't escape this law.
If it is truly useful, perhaps it can save Guanzhong.
Your Majesty, may I have a drink of water?
I came in a hurry, and my mouth is dry. It will also let me organize my thoughts.
Song, speak first, then drink.
Gao Yang, I can see you really like this tea. I can reward you with more later. Now, you can tell me about that. How should biological control be done?
If it doesn't snow in winter, the eggs won't freeze to death. If it doesn't rain in spring, the land is too dry. These are why locusts infest. We can't change the drought, but we can boost the locusts' natural enemies. Your Majesty, we should gather 50,000 chickens and ducks from Chang'an, form a chicken and duck army, and rush them to Guangzhou. One chicken or duck can eat over 1,000 locusts a day. Then 50,000 chickens and ducks in one day can eat 50 million locusts. For now, the locusts haven't grown yet.
They're just eggs, but in just a few days,
we can greatly reduce their numbers,
Even though it is still a locust plague,
having hundreds of millions fewer,
or even over 1 billion fewer, will still significantly
slow the outbreak. I call this method
biological control.
This plan is excellent, but in all of Great Gan's history, why has no one mentioned it before?
Your Majesty, it shouldn't be like this. If locusts invade in force, chickens and ducks eat them for hundreds of years. Why no one brought this up?
What Elder Zhou says does make some sense, but the reason
I already explained.
once locusts swarm, they become toxic. Not only do chickens and ducks refuse, even birds won't. Even if they're very hungry, they eat very few.
But young locusts are different.
For chickens and ducks, they're a gift from heaven.
Your Majesty, what Gao Yang claims is too unbelievable. Solitary ones are harmless, but grouped ones are toxic. That is utter nonsense.
Your Majesty, this method has never been heard of in history. You should be cautious.
I am willing to stake my life that everything I say is true.
Since ancient time, there has been no complete cure for locust plagues. When Warner was little, I often heard that Great Gan suffered yearly droughts, with all plants withering and locusts rising, leaving people desolate. After a locust plague, the land would be barren. There are even folk records of people swapping children to eat.
Then, I will take a big gamble this time and adopt Gao Yang, Vice Director of the Revenue Ministry's method. Try biological control, the legacy of the old immortal. Then this time, you shall go to Guanzhong for disaster relief.
Huh? Your Majesty, hold on. I am a civil official, not skilled in military strategy. Leading 50,000 chickens and ducks. I'm afraid I'm not up.
Then, what do you mean? What should be done?
In my opinion, the one to lead this mission should be a battle-hardened general. General Wang is skilled in civil and military affairs. And in his speech, he seems extremely knowledgeable about locust habits. He is certainly the best choice. I trust that General Wang.
Leading troops to drive away the pests. We'll surely return victorious, Your Majesty.
Gao Yang is right. Strategy is like troop deployment. This matter involves a locust plague. I can't trust ordinary people. General Wang is indeed a good choice. This concerns millions of lives. So please, General Wang, take the trouble to make this trip. Issue the decree. Promote him from general, who breaks the to Grand General of the chickens and ducks at the market average price. Urgently requisition all chickens and ducks in Chang'an and rush to Guangzhong for disaster relief.
Your servant obeys Your Majesty's command.
Gao Yang, although your method, I find it useful. The locust plague is hard to eradicate. You just said that when locusts swarm like a dark cloud, there aren't many solutions. By implication, there are still some methods.
Yes, if the locusts truly erupt, there is one strategy. Predict the locust's travel path. Use one area's grain as bait. with easily flammable materials. Burn them all with one fire. Burn the locusts. Thus reduce the damage.
Lord Gao, this strategy of yours goes against heaven's harmony. Locusts are living beings too. They are lives too. Burning them all, isn't that too cruel?
After the locust plague, starving people everywhere. Countless families torn apart. Even swapping kids for food. Magistrate song. Aren't these folks hurting enough?
Locust plague makes life unbearable. Many dead and injured. They deserve no sympathy. I endorse using fire.
Your Majesty, I have a concern.
Speak frankly.
Magistrate Gao's method is good. Whether the court uses grain, encourage people to catch locusts, or finally burning the locusts. I, your minister, fully agree, but commoners always believe locusts are heaven's great disaster, divine will. Many dare not defy heaven. Even when locusts ravage the fields, they kneel and kowtow. What can be done? Locust eradication. The hard part's not locusts, but people's hearts. If hearts aren't united, the effect will be negligible.
This old Master Zhou speaks sense. Historical records everywhere. Locusts are nature's disaster, beyond human power. Cultivate virtue to ward them off. Not to mention the commoners. Even some officials believe locusts are heaven's punishment, unstoppable by humans. This is also why locust plagues so severe over the years.
Gao Yang, any solution?
Your Majesty, of course there's a way, but...
Forget it.
I won't say it. Less effective, so be it.
Concerns a million in Guangzhou. Just speak directly. Why hide it?
Your Majesty, Vice Director Revenue has planned but won't speak. Deceiving the Emperor, great crime. I request a severe...
Then, Your Majesty, you told me to speak. Then, I will say it. Hope Your Majesty forgives me.
I forgive your crime. Speak!
Your Majesty, the root cause of people's fear lies in the unknown, lies in heaven. This situation is actually easy to solve. After all, Your Majesty, Empress of Chang'an, in the hearts of the people, you're meant to follow heaven's will and rule the people. Your Majesty simply needs to eat a locust in public. Some locusts, burn them publicly. Tell the people that these locusts are just pests, not a punishment from heaven. Once people's perception changes, they'll naturally fight to eliminate locusts.
Gao Yang, how dare you? Locusts are so filthy. You dare suggest His Majesty eat locusts. You deserve death. Locusts are pests. His Majesty is supreme ruler. How can he eat pests? Gao Yang's too disrespectful. Beg Your Majesty, punish her severely.
You want me to eat locusts?
Your Majesty, Gao Yang deserves death. She must be severely punished. Ungrateful.
In the court.
Do not be unruly.
Your Majesty.
What old man Zhou said is indeed a big problem. People believe in locust immortal, that it is heaven's punishment, cannot be stopped by humans. So many people just watch as locusts sweep through fields. This will lead to more and more locusts. People's perception must change. Otherwise, consequences are unthinkable.
How dare you? Your intent deserves death.
For the people, I'll eat locusts in public.
But Your Majesty, Guanzhong's far from Chang'an. Court still needs Your Majesty here. How can Your Majesty go to Guangzhou?
Gao Yang, I must stay in Chang'an. Can't go to Guangzhou. Do you have a way?
If Your Majesty cannot go to Guangzhou, the people will still believe locusts are divine punishment, a natural disaster, and thus dare not kill them. I fear, under locust plague, not only will Guangzhou suffer, but 3 nearby commanderies will also be affected. Tens of millions of people will not be spared.
Your servant has another plan.
Since Your Majesty can't come, then General Wang Zhong hold Your Majesty's decree, as if Your Majesty present, and before the eyes of all the people, eat a locust in public, claiming himself to be the yellow immortal of destruction reborn, bearing all locust plague sins. That is not impossible. But locusts are ugly and unpleasant. I wonder if General Wang would be willing.
For the sake of all under heaven.
For the people of Guangzhou, your servant will not decline. A mere locust. Your Majesty
Need not worry. Once I reach Guangzhou, I'll eat a pound of them first, to go with my wine.
General Wang, you're a fine Chang'an general. I am deeply moved. When you return, I welcome you myself.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
If you truly are unwilling, your servant has a better candidate.
Oh, do tell.
Your Majesty is the son of heaven, so imperial relatives can too. For example, Prince Rong Wu Lang. Any prince will do. Oh, and Lord Shangguan beside your Majesty. That would be acceptable too.
You little brat. How could I offend such people? No need. I, Wang Zhou, will go alone.
General Wang, your mission concerns millions in Guangzhou. I know your hardships. When General Wang returns, I'll reward you well.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I will not fail your grace.
Guangzhou famine won't delay. Following Gao Yang's strategy, all departments cooperate. Gao Yang stays. The rest of you, withdraw.
Yes. You little scoundrel. I'll remember you. You just don't what's up. I must avenge this.
Your servant, Gao Yang, wishing General Zhu Biji a smooth journey and a triumphant return.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. The Emperor has ordered. Gather Chang'an chickens and ducks.
General! This matter, must we collect them from Chang'an?
We are soldiers who fought far.
If others see this,
He'll be laughed at. Don't you understand? Yes. Move aside! Move aside! You can't take him! Give him here!
General Wang, these are gamecocks! Please have mercy!
By imperial decree, Chang'an's chickens and ducks, not a single one left. Gamecocks are chickens, and they are stronger fighters. They eat more locusts.
young general.
Step aside!
Gao Yang!
What is wrong with you?
Where is Gao Yang?
It seems he went back. After morning meeting, he and the Emperor.
Gao Yang, I'll kill you!
Young general!
Gao Yang, do you know Chang'an princes? How powerful?
Your Majesty means.
In ancient times, had territories no larger than weak or strong. They're easy to control. Now our Chang'an princes, dozens of cities held, 1,000-mile territory. In times of ease, they prone to debauchery. In urgent times, they rely on their strength and form coalitions to oppose the capital without first dealing with Dagan's princes. I can't rest easy. Gao Yang, your heart is black, and your method. Do you have any clever plan?
Your Majesty.
You're unjust to your servant. How could I have a black heart? If this gets out, how will history record me? And how would the people of the world view me?
I misspoke, but the meaning is about right.
Your Majesty, truly move against the princes.
Ever since I ascended the throne, I've been set on reducing them, but I held back. No. I want to make my move.
Then, Your Majesty, tell me a bit, so I can come up with a strategy.
Dagan's prince's strength goes back 100 years. At that time, Dagan's founding emperor, a commoner, raised army in troubled times, finally founded Dagan, forming 7 rival kingdoms. After peace returned, these non-royal princes threatened imperial authority. Thus, Dagan's ancestral emperor, and in the following several decades, cleaned out those princes. Those they allied with were their own imperial clan members. They control various lands,
military power,
and tax local emperors in all but name. By phase generation, their strength can't be underestimated and threatens imperial power.
Gao Yang, think it over for a few days. No need to rush.
Your Majesty, I have a plan. Or we can reduce vassal power without bloodshed.
Reducing vassal power is a true state affair, and extremely important.
Gao Yang, what is your brilliant strategy?
Your Majesty, who amidst 10,000 troops could defeat the Chu army, take several arrows, and barely escape with his life.
You mean my imperial uncle, Prince Rong?
Exactly. Prince Rong is the entire Chang'an's most powerful vassal prince. Military power, authority, tax, revenue. He is the entire Chang'an's biggest local emperor. Why has Prince Rong unshaken for a century? What is the reason? Your Majesty.
Since I ascended the throne, there are many court affairs. I haven't fully reviewed the records yet. Please, speak.
By allying with other vassal princes. Prince Rong's current power
doesn't come from standing alone, but from uniting many vassal princes. If your majesty forcefully suppresses them, it may not succeed.
I have many blackguard soldiers. Eliminate one vassal prince.
It's not difficult, Your Majesty. Eliminating one is certainly not a problem. But, Your Majesty, don't forget what I said. All vassal princes under heaven are one family. Your Majesty's blackguard is strong indeed, but cannot overcome numbers. If Your Majesty insists on war, we'll be the ones suffering.
Is there no way then? Let the vassal princes do as they please.
Of course there is a way, if Your Majesty wants a strong state. First, eliminate Prince Rong.
Execute Prince Rong.
Exactly. Prince Rong's current power has beyond what my Dingguo manor can match. Now the only one that can oppose him is the imperial court. Do you know why Prince Rong does not attend court?
He is unwell.
Your Majesty, what illness lasts 10 days to half a month? Besides, such a major locust plague in Guangdong, he didn't even show up. Still think it is illness. It is defiance against Your Majesty. Does Your Majesty know that when you ascended the throne, everyone in the censorate changed expressions?
Of course I know. But luckily, I had your strategies before, which helped me argue and slap them in the face.
To be in the Great Chen and oppose Your Majesty is a death wish in itself. Prince Rongqi may not intend rebellion now, but if we don't remove him quickly, we'll be stuck in the future. Let alone reform and strengthen the state.
Do you think I don't know? But Prince Rongqin holds immense power in court. He is not only a master of martial arts, but also heavily guarded. To kill him is no easy task. We must be cautious. Otherwise, disastrous consequences.
Your humble servant Gao Yang already anticipated Your Majesty would move against Prince Rongqin. So I have prepared for you hundreds of brilliant schemes, combining assassination, poison, traps, and setups, each capable of taking Prince Rongqin's life. If he runs, I chase. He can't escape even with wings.
How many?
Shallow in learning and talent. Not many. Just about 100.
100 or so vicious plans. You call that shallow in learning?
Tell me about them.
Wait. Let me find them.
What is this?
This is the ecstasy elixir. A top grade. Potent aphrodisiac.
And this?
This is called the Great Spray King. After taking it, you become a spraying warrior. With the ecstasy elixir, they complement each other perfectly. It is a masterpiece.
Gao Yang, no normal medicine. And also, you carry this around normally.
These are all my gear for the martial world. With these items, Prince Rong's death would be unavoidable.
Using poison to kill him, not quite dignified. Hard to give the people of the realm a proper explanation. I want Prince Rong alive, and then subdue him. Keep casualties low to a minimum. How should we do this?
Your Majesty, don't rush. Prince Rong is impatient. He'll surely show a weakness. Then Your Majesty can kill him in public and give the realm an explanation. Good. I have only one thing for Your Majesty to remember. Prince Rong cannot be spared.
Father, has anything stirred in the court lately? After Locust Plague, there has been no unrest at court. But that Gao Yang, his tactics are too vicious. Daigang's strength isn't what it was. With Gao Yang around, I fear. And the Empress now trusts Gao Yang completely. I'm a 3-reign veteran of Daigang, Daigang's greatest warrior. I've killed countless rebels. Yet in the end, I am outshunned by a woman. The Empress now sits firmly on her throne, only because of Gao Yang beside her. I know full well. If it were only him alone, I have my ways. But with Gao Yang here, it causes some trouble. He is good at traps. Dealing with him might be difficult. You Gao Yang is not enough to shake the gang. But that kid's schemes make my eyes brighten. This one cannot stay alive. Think of a way. Make sure the Empress falls first. As for Gao Yang, Yes.
Your Majesty, the weather's changeable. Please take care.
It is just a little cough.
Blame that Gao Yang. Must have touched something. Bottles and jars. Got infected. Your Majesty, watch him. He is full of tricks.
I just last night didn't rest well. Nothing to do with Gao Yang.
Your Majesty. Summon the imperial physician!
Your Majesty.
Imperial physician. How is His Majesty?
Your Majesty, it is just a mild cold. Rest a few days, you'll recover. No need to worry.
Any specific remedy?
I truly do not, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, I have important matters. I beg to take my leave.
You may withdraw too.
As you command.
If the Secretariat drafter were Gao Yang, I wouldn't be this bored.
Your Majesty, Gao Yang may have many ideas, but when it comes to governing, knows better than Scholar Kuai. I'm afraid.
I just feel the court is a bit empty and quiet.
So what does Your Majesty mean? I understand. I'll get Gao Yang.
No need. Don't bother Gao Yang to come.
Prince Rong has a pharmacy, specializing in rare. Perhaps here, find the herbs His Majesty needs.
Hey! Scholar Kuai! What a coincidence!
Prince Wu.
It is a long story. My father fell gravely ill. Recently, I found a miracle medicine that cures all ills. After 3 days, he was immediately better. The miraculous medicine, encountered, not thought. I came here today to have the shopkeeper put it away. Exclusively for Prince Lim.
Cures all ills. Does such a wonder really exist?
Of course it does. The world is vast. Rare things always exist.
To be honest with you, the Emperor fell gravely ill. Even imperial physicians can't figure it out.
Why is the Emperor sick too? Take this medicine to the Emperor first.
Lord Wu is a righteous man. Then I'll thank you on the Emperor's behalf.
Here, take it. His Majesty rules the nation. This is my duty. Go brew it for His Majesty. Don't delay.
Once His Majesty recovers, he will reward Prince Rong well.
Go on now. Taking too long is not good.
Lord Wu.
How is the matter going?
All taken care of.
Your Majesty, I have returned.
Scholar Kuai, task done.
Senior Majesty toiling day and night for the grand call, coughing without stop. I found a miracle medicine. Once Your Majesty takes it, you will recover in just a few days.
Such a miracle medicine exists.
Your Majesty, the world is vast, full of rare treasures. It is said that also recovered after taking this medicine.
If Prince Rong thinks it is good, then it is excellent medicine.
Good. Master Koi, how thoughtful. To actually find a miracle cure.
Gao Yang, what are you doing? Perfect. Let you witness my performance before His Majesty. This is your servant's duty.
If my cough improves a bit, I'll reward you handsomely.
Your servant thanks you.
Your Majesty, as the ruler of a nation, busy with daily affairs.
Still take care of yourself.
I blame my oversight. Otherwise, when I came, I'd have brought some of my Gao family's remedy.
This is an ecstasy powder.
A top-grade aphrodisiac.
No need. No need. I only have a minor cough, not as serious as you think.
It's also because Your Majesty has such a thoughtful man as Scholar Kuai by you. Anyone would feel at ease.
Your Majesty, the medicine is ready.
If this is done well, promotion and rank. Father, already made the Empress. Drink the poison. Yang, generally absent. Good. Capture the Empress. Dagon will be mine, Wulong. Let's go, Yang. One Gao Yang can't cause trouble. Catch Gao Yang. The Empress will have no plan.
亏心和失败 now. Already drugged the Empress. Can we act now?
The time is about right. Start the operation.
Break into the palace.
Make sure to capture the Empress.
Yes.
Move out. Go.
Yes.
Your Majesty.
I felt weak lately. Nothing serious.
Your Majesty, retire to your chambers early.
No need.
Many state affairs still to attend to. If I don't, I'm afraid ulterior motives will laugh at our Dagon.
Take care, Your Majesty. Your subject has urgent family matters. I'll return home.
Go ahead. Be careful.
Censor Gao. Then I won't see you out. Be careful on the road.
Don't let anyone ambush you.
Your Majesty. Then I shall take my leave.
Prince Rong.
Gao Yang, long time no see.
Prince Rong, you're not arresting me because I was plotting beside the Empress? To be honest, serving a ruler is like sleeping with a especially the Empress, that tigress. I've always wanted find a chance to escape. And you, Prince Rong, now your faction dominates alone. I'd also switch sides to serve you, Prince Rong.
You really think I'm stupid? Gao Yang's wizards all over Chang'an. Who doesn't know?
What means do I have? Look, haven't I been captured by you?
Gao Yang, don't think I'll believe you. Now you're like a knife, ready to stab me anytime. But the Empress is poisoned, and young General leads away. The entire Dagon will be mine, and you, only death awaits you.
The female emperor is poisoned.
That is right. Kui Jin and that medicine came from Chang'er. The effect must have taken hold now. Guards! Take this man to the court. I want the Empress to see for herself how I overpower you, Gao Yang.
Rong, you bastard! Attempted murder! That is a capital offense.
The dignified Empress actually fell for such a trick.
Prince Rong. Surely not.
That's what I did it.
A crime punishable by death. Guards! Report!
The entire palace, surrounded by Prince Rong's men.
All of Dagon
Won't tolerate your insolence!
Still so arrogant at death's door. Bring Gao Yang in for me. Let me go.
Gao Yang, Wulong, you.
This is your reliance. Without Gao Yang, you really think you can govern the country? Can pacify the world? Can revitalize Dagon? Late Emperor died mysteriously, braved fire and water for great God. Never imagined a woman like you to ascend the throne. The entire censorate holds great prejudice against you. But now it doesn't matter. All of Great again will be Wulong's. And you, Gao Yang, you scheming little brat. If I don't finish you today, you're the thorn in my side.
You really think you can kill me? Can you kill His Majesty? My death means nothing. But if His Majesty suffers any mishap, the entire court will hunt you down. Do you get that?
Don't forget, aside from the female emperor, in all of Great Qin, who is the greatest feudal lord? With just a slight effort from me, I can settle legitimacy. Cannot spare this boy. Kill him.
Your general arrived late.
Li Yuanji, you're not.
After pretending for so...
I'm tired.
Impossible. You're not.
Your general investigated thoroughly.
He is now Lord Gao's man.
As for you, Prince Rong, plotting against His Majesty, that is a crime. When did this happen? Gao Yang! I'll kill you!
General, what are you doing? Why are you acting so insane? Is it conspiracy?
What conspiracy? Today I'll smash you into pulp! Linjiang City!
What?
Have you forgotten what you found? Grain price of 200 coppers. It was all you're doing.
Don't you know? Grain price in Linjiang dropped.
Don't think I've never been to Linjiang.
Linjiang's people, a grain price of 200. It was your doing. People are skin and bones. Yet you're enjoying yourself. Today I'll pound you into mud!
Young General, look!
$50 per dao for grain. Sir, how'd you manage that?
I just used a little trick.
$50 per dao. 21 lower than Qingshui. Guilty. Shouldn't have treated you that way. Or foolishly tried to kill you.
Heh, young general. As a general, doing this with outsiders, watching how improper.
Guilty. Report to His Highness tomorrow. And beg your forgiveness.
Young general, are you a blockhead? If you don't say anything, nothing would have happened.
This matter is serious. Must report to His Highness and beg your forgiveness to earn your pardon.
Want me to forgive you? It is not impossible. But you must do me one favor.
I would go through fire and water without hesitation.
Don't tell anyone that you met me today. I have a major plan.
All of this was your scheme! All of it was your scheme!
So what if it was?
Too bad the Empress is already deeply poisoned.
This poison has no cure. No matter how clever your plot, Gao Yang.
What can you do now?
Your Majesty, still acting.
I told you, I can't act.
Ah, Your Majesty, with your acting, in later times, you definitely win an Oscar for Best Actress. Long story short, it is just awesome.
What? You weren't poisoned?
With Wu Cheng's lame tricks, hard not to see through it. Gao Yang pays respects to Your Majesty.
Gao Yang, why here?
I came for one thing only. Prince Rong will surround the palace. Before that, we all pretend not to know.
Prince Rong can't hold back.
Yes, Prince Rong's goal is clear this time. Kill me and Your Majesty.
What a Prince Rong! He dares to come for me! How can we just watch? I'll arrest Prince Rong immediately.
Guards!
Your Majesty, don't act wrong. If we face Prince Rong, afraid none of us can match him. Since he rebels, then wait for him. By then, not only can we capture Prince Rong, give the people an explanation.
How you want me to cooperate?
Just pretend to be sick and say nothing. Kui Shenghe didn't leave her business. He was looking for Your Majesty's cough remedy. But Your Majesty must not drink it.
Why?
Because, as I know, it's poisoned.
How dare Kui Shenghe?
Lord Shangguan, don't be rash. Kui Shenghe sweet. Success. Too eager to show. He's easily used by others. But I can turn the tables. When the time comes, just swap the remedy. Then, Your Majesty, feign weakness. This plan will be complete.
So how to catch Prince Rong?
Oh, enter the trap!
No, this plan is too dangerous.
Can't let you risk it, Your Majesty. To Prince Rong, Your Majesty isn't the hardest. But me, I'm good at setting traps. Prince Rong won't let me go. But if I deliberately show a weakness and let Prince Rong find out, he'll have fallen into my trap. Then Prince Rong
will meet his end.
I must say,
Acting's exhausting.
I must say, acting is truly exhausting.
How dare you scheme against me? Today I'll kill you both!
My lord, go quickly. Leave this to me.
A mere nobody dares to stop me! Good!
Report! Your Highness, we've been ambushed. The palace is blackguard. Have surrounded us. The prince. They're all. No survivors.
What? Sheng'er! Gao Yang, you'll die miserably! I'll kill you! You beast! You dare to set me up!
Plotting against His Majesty, throwing the realm into chaos. Prince Rong deserves to die!
I am a Grand Prince of Dagon, appointed by the first of the 3 regents, granted by the late Emperor. A golden plaque exempts me from death. You dare kill me? See how you explain to the people.
Prince Rong, plot against His Majesty, even with your golden plaque. What use is it?
Do you have evidence?
Guards, bring Kuishinka to me.
Wrong. I am the top scholar of Dagon, and you frame me! Wu Chang's medicine for me was poison. I'll haunt you even as a ghost! Go! Go! So what? The people don't know. The citizens of Dagon still. Trust me, Prince Rong!
Oh, really? Today's events will be recorded by the censors.
Gao Yang, I underestimated you. Even so, what can you do? You still can't kill me!
Prince Rong, do your actions honor these scars on you. In my heart, Prince Rong is the one who risked his life to defend the great empire. White River Gully battle versus you. Among 10,000 troops, you fought till blood-soaked and horse to blood. Do you still remember? City wall battle, charging alone with your blade, pierced by several arrows, yet still charging ahead. Routing the Chu army. After the battle, the armor on your body was almost completely. Do you still remember?
Those are my damn lines!
The battle at Xichang. The late emperor led in person, almost captured alive. It was you who charged ahead, leading the elite cavalry to break in, rescue the late emperor. When the late emperor passed away, he granted you a death-exempt plaque and appointed you as the first among the 3 chief regents. What tremendous trust that was! And what tremendous glory! But you! You betrayed the late emperor's trust, and betrayed his majesty's trust. You even plotted to harm his majesty. You are unworthy of these scars on your body. You are unworthy of all your glory. This act, it chills the court and the common people. It chills his majesty. It chills the entire realm.
Gao Yang, you're spewing lies!
Prince Rong, as a military commander, stand tall, deadpool to act. Now, with ironclad evidence, still trying to argue. If you weren't, then it at least shows you're forthright, but stubbornly denying it will only bring the realm scorn.
Gao Yang, you animal!
Once a royal uncle, who braved death for our empire, covered in scars.
A lifetime of honor.
Unbelievable.
The imperial uncle stooped to dirty tricks.
Betrayed the nation.
Betrayed me. How can I tolerate you?
The heinous crime of treason.
Even the immunity plaque is useless. If not for Gao Yang today, I would have been killed.
Guards! Bring out the tiger head chopper.
Hey, hey, hey!
Your Majesty, let the Justice Ministry handle it.
Why? The imperial uncle wronged me so. I still spare his life.
Your Majesty, you'll know in time.
Throw him in the imperial prison.
Birds of a feather! In cahoots! Adulterous scum! Hey!
Your Majesty,
He is insulting us both!
Everyone! Gao Yang, didn't expect this plan from you. You really surprised me.
the guilty accused first. I walk Prince Rong's path, so he'd have none. I tore apart Prince Rong's robe, cited his achievements first. Once I spoke up first. He had nothing to say. That way, Prince Rong, even trading those achievements for his life, he couldn't.
You always manage to surprise me, but I still don't understand. Though Prince Rong is my uncle, the charge of attempting my murder alone warrants a death sentence. Why throw him in prison?
Your Majesty, considering Prince Rong's past merits, spared the death penalty, but not punishment. So into prison he goes, shuts the mouths of the world.
Your plan is a good one. If Prince Rong lives, the weeds aren't uprooted. They'll grow back with spring.
Your Majesty, do you remember? The minister's family massacre at court.
Waiting by a tree stump.
No. This should be called entrapment. Throw Prince Rong in prison, his personal guards. They'll focus on rescue. That way, ambush inside the prison and capture them all at once.
What about Prince Rong?
A prince, huh?
Prince Rong, despondent in the imperial prison, betraying the late emperor's trust.
And yours. He'll leave a note and take his life.
That is quite reasonable, isn't it?
I know, but this is crucial. Not a word must leak out, otherwise, no mercy.
Your Majesty, urgent family matter. I'll take my leave now.
Your Majesty, I recant. Gao Yang beats Kuishinhe. The strategies he wrote surpasses all the master Zhou's. It is just a pity that a man like him, if not by your side, he'd build you an unprecedented, unmatched founding empire.
Wait, Gao Yang.
What is it, Your Majesty?
Gao Yang of the Ministry helped me catch rebel traitors and succeeded. I make you my prince.
How about that?